and then just lost it and just gone boom.
Straight off.
That is literally just to protect a fucking light.
Yeah. Big concrete fucking barrier for no reason.
Pretty much. See how it's like fast uphill, kind of unsettles the car?
And once he's on the grass there, he's fucked.
Yeah. Hectic. Just to protect that.
Dumb zone.
Try to go into two. Oh shit. I feel like that's gonna be fucking loud. No, it's not bad. Oops.
Okay. Well, that's what your plug is.
Has everyone got headphones on?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think it's super fucking loud.
That's it. I have the mic. I suppose all three of us will be hearing pretty easy anyway.
Right, that's way too fucking loud.
What fucking microphone?
Oh, yours.
Just turn these
No, I've got the end.
up there. All three of these are up. Pretty fucking loud. I can turn that down like to 1.
So yours was already plugged in.
I've been a retard.
So yours was already plugged in.
Yeah, I just set it
It's
behind
in your
you.
pocket. For crying out
Oh.
that's fine. Okay, so let's see if we can actually start recording here.
My pocket.
Does that work? Are
In
we
my pocket.
doing stuff?
In my pocket.
Seems quite quiet, that. Don't know why it's so fucking quiet. Let's do a quick up on that and up on that. Let's just so shove those on fucking maximum. Why is that barely fucking recorded? Hello. Is that not working, that one?
No, it's working. I'm just.
Oh, you're doing
setting it
an
above
untangle.
stuff instead of.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If I do a bit of that, and then a bit of that, does that help at all?
You're very loud in my ears.
Am I very loud in your ears?
I don't think. Oh no, I'm kind of alright, aren't I?
I'm gonna just turn these the fuck down.
That's okay. I think if it's loud in my ears, I'll end up shouting.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? We wanna sort of reduce. No, what we want is to shout, because the problem is, half the time we end up doing these, it then becomes really quiet, and we're like, I can't fucking hear you, fucking pick.
I think.
Look at this. This looks like it's
know.
recording really low, and I don't know why it's recording so low.
Mine's quiet. Mine's quiet unless I go to the fucking lips. Hey, bros.
Are you on? Is that me or is that no? That's you. Wait, shush. Saule, is this me? No, that's not me.
I think it's me.
Me? No, that's
That's
me.
you. I'm the second one.
Crackly as a motherfucker.
Size 4.
Crack.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
My ears.
Fuck my earballs.
Make sure you tell Alex I said thank you for shopping for me.
No probs. That's fine. Right, do a talk.
What about now, bros?
I still think
There's a
I think you're
cat.
quiet.
I think it's a little bit quiet.
There's a cat. There's
I
a
think
cat.
you're quiet.
There's a cat.
It's
There's a
fine.
cat.
The cat's fine.
There's a cat.
The cat's fine.
The cat's gonna eat that cable. That's
The
in the
cat
bottom
will
of your
eat
phone.
that.
I thought you were going to swing that door open and then go, later, bolt. Lock case will save your life, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
sponsored.
But should be. I just don't like how low this looks on here. I mean, I can see this. It's not clipping. Hey, headphone users, get fucked.
R.I.P. But
I just don't. This is podcast number 39.
I think I was on like the 5th one or something. Remember the one at the unit I actually had hair?
Yeah, you had a
Now
lot
I
of
have
hair.
no hair because both you two together stress me out.
I do. We do stress you out big. What do you think? I think should we could go for this.
I don't know.
I just have this deep concern that
Can you edit it in post though and bring it up or not?
probably, but then I don't know whether it's going to end up with like a load of hissing and. You would think I would know what I was doing at this point.
To be fair though,
39
we normally
podcasts
just, like you said before, you just plug it into Jono's big dirty camera and then just...
True,
leave it.
exactly, which means I need to do a clap as well. So, how do we feel with levels? Saul, give me a bit of Shakespeare. Wow, Kingsway. Um,
It was 18 years ago that I left school.
just talk.
I don't know what to say. Now I'm completely lost. I've been
think
up
that's
since
probably-
4:30 this morning.
Is our voices need to be the same volume at least.
I mean, I don't think that's that bad. It sounds
Okay.
pretty good.
As long as we also Ty, give me a talk.
I feel like yours is. I think mine's quieter
Okay.
than yours. Your two together through my headset, but
you're not
All we-
quite in my ears though.
it's probably my headset then.
All we need to do is maintain a volume. So if one of us starts doing this, then we just move back, yeah.
Wow.
And then, like I said, you would think we would know what we were fucking doing at this point.
The premium level of sound is when you're yelling, "Are we in 5?"
Are we in fucking
Blowing
five?
Jono's camera up.
Right, Saul, you have the Lorigin
I do have
Instagram.
the Origin Instagram.
So I'm going to do a clap first to denote the beginning of this podcast. Good afternoon, everyone. Evening. It's 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You've been up since 4 a.m. Jesus. Right. I can see them. They look good. God, I hope I can fucking adjust this afterwards. Otherwise, we're just going to use the audio off that phone, which would be frightening. Anyway, okay, so welcome to podcast number 39 with Ty Jeffries off of the Upside Down. Now, Ty Jeffries, how the fuck did you get here without me having a single fucking, me or Saul having a single fucking clue that you were coming?
That's easy because both of you together are dumb as fuck. No, not really. Well,
Right, a lot of truth said in jest.
the plan was at the start of the year. Oh, the plan was for you guys to both be coming to Oz for Steez to drive Matty Hearn's car from Come Make Revive.
Steez in the trees.
Trees.
We're not going to go on about the Z's.
with a ZE on the end.
But I thought since I wasn't going to come to Harley's wedding, it'd be cool to surprise you here. So I organised with your wife, and I said, "Do you reckon the boys are going to drive Dory Fest for?" And of course, yous were going to anyway. But I thought I'd just check because you never know. Yous have got kids and stuff these days, and I'm still
And we do dumb shit.
yeah. But
Like not going.
So I booked the
We'll get into that in a minute.
yeah. We'll get to that. But I organised with your wife, and she said, "Yep, sweet." I was like, "I'll book the tickets soon." I booked the tickets, and she said, "All right, I'm on it." And then she had everything else covered.
Amazing. I can't believe it. I have never been so like confused. It wasn't shock, it was confusion. I was under the van. When was it? Was it Thursday?
Last Tuesday.
Last year. Oh, so you've been here a week now. So it's Tuesday. I'm under the van. I've got a wheel on the van that sounds like it's slapping the floor. Like I don't know what the fuck was wrong with it. And I was like, I'm finally going to do something about it. I'll ring Ali. I'll get a tyre for it. So I ring Ali, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll sort you out tyre." And then just as I'm like getting off the phone, I can see a pair of legs coming over. I'm like, "Oh, it's going to be a delivery driver." And you know, despite it saying, "Please leave parcels in porch," they're going to need me to deal with it. So I'm like, is he going to just read it, or is he going to just make me slide out from under this fucking van? So he just stands there, slide out from under this fucking van, and it's you.
Punked.
You.
Don't work for
You.
Amazon.
And I'm like, it's a face that I just did not expect to be here.
Couldn't have possibly come from a further corner of the
I know.
world.
I like it was like
27.
I was like, I don't even remember
hours.
I don't remember what I said. I was like, what
There you
what
go.
are you doing? Why?
You were surprised
How
that-
did you get here?
You were
What are
that
you doing here?
surprised- You were that surprised it sounded like you hit puberty because you were like, "Hey,
Hey,
What are you doing?
what the fuck are you doing here,
what
Clan?
the fuck, bitch?"
Yeah, so yeah, that was weird, but that was cool as fuck because I was thinking going into this Dory Fest, I was like, ah shit, man, I could really do with some fucking help getting ready for stuff, and there you were, you just showed up on a 27-hour flight to help me get this fucking tub ready for a fucking sick time
I think
at Dory
I
Fest
landed.
4.
We did the tyre on the van, and then we serviced the Tiguan within the first 2 hours of being
We
in.
did, yeah. We put the tire. we used the tire machine and the tire balancer, and then we did a full service on the.
Oh, we surprised Saul too, but he was at work, so
He
it was
was.
hard to get a hold of you.
Yeah, we tried.
Because you're the big boss and shit now.
Oh,
Ish.
censored my workplace.
Like new old low hoodie.
In the store now.
In the store now. Yeah, imagine that was.
But yeah, imagine how low.
Imagine like how like absolute low energy it would be just to get blank hoodies and just put the
maybe
tape.
we can rebrand
just slap.
to low energy.
Absolute
As
low
you can
energy.
see, things are really taking a turn on this side of the world.
Yeah, look,
I blame Harley's wedding.
I blame.
Me too.
Yeah.
I wanted to come, but he decided to have it in the most expensive place on earth.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I attended.
Yeah.
I attended, and your bank balance also attended,
And left.
and
And
left.
stayed in
and
on
became really small afterwards. Hey, it looked beautiful. Everyone looks like their tan is gonna age them at least 20 years. So
Mine's gone already. So
it did look beautiful. Holly, your wedding looked beautiful. Look just tremendous.
I'm 2 for 2 with best man speeches though.
You are, yeah.
I'm 2 for 2. Like it was a good one as well.
Yeah,
I
I like that you messaged me and asked to see the
because
video.
I wanted to watch it because I wanted to
get
just
some-
refresh my memory of
I know,
my cadence
but-
and how I used.
But your entire best man speech at my wedding was when you met me and how I was this weird fucking guy on the bypass who was drifting around. No, it never happened.
Do you want to know what Harley's? Do you want to know the story was?
Just
that I told
dogging
at
yourself,
Harley's?
How I met Harley. Well, I was at home and my mum, she suddenly got much bigger and then pooed out a baby, and then that was my brother.
There was poo involved,
Oh Jesus!
but it was me shitting in Harley's bed.
Oh shit! I mean, I don't remember that, but I remember the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the story.
That was actually after the wedding.
And bearing in mind, like Olivia's family are like really like quite prim and proper. Never met any of them before, and just the faces in the crowd are just like, what the fuck?
What are you
He
marrying
shit in his
into?
bed.
Wow, brothers are really weird. They do crazy things.
I dropped a rape joke as well.
Oh Christ!
At least there was no racism in there.
No racism.
No,
But
no.
rape joke.
Rape.
Yeah.
Rape.
Oh, you just seem like you covered all corners, so you may as well chuck that in.
Covered.
100%.
Yeah, you could do the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Fair.
There's a. I'm not going to say that joke. Anyway, so yeah, the wedding was. No, I'm not going to do that. I know you're both looking at me like no. So
Well, where I come from, it's fine. It's just casual. Anyway,
on the internet it gets demonetized. Hey kitty, hey, where have you been all day?
it's running away from
It
the
looks
views.
It looks
Get fucked.
fat. That kitty now.
Yes, because it's eating food now. It went through a period of its life where eating was just not cool.
Not cool.
It was allergic to pretty much everything we bought it. And I was pretty much dead set on just letting it die because I feel like if anything is allergic to that many things,
It's not
that
destined to
it's
survive.
not you. Yeah,
Especially outside cats.
But I do sort of love that cat a little bit, so I kind of had to keep it alive by giving it premium cat food, raw cat food. Yeah, I know, whatever.
Premium
Just
cat
just
food.
fuck the cat. Just fuck the cat.
I'm alright, thanks.
I'm really concerned with how low these levels are. I'm hoping we can turn all this shit up afterwards.
Well,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Do you want to pause and replay and just double check the volume full clip?
Then you
and
could
then
re-clip
Well,
it.
I did that before, and it played through the speakers all right. I just don't feel like if I fuck with this anymore. That's on full.
Hey.
The gain's high.
Yeah.
Hey.
The gain's pretty high. So they're on full volume. That's coming into this on full volume. So it should be fine. Prepared for headphone users. Anyway, where were we up to?
That was better.
We were talking about
That's
why. We
bassy.
were talking about when I got here, why we didn't go to Ibiza.
You put that near your face.
Wasn't that quick?
There you go, pink eye tomorrow.
Sound moves faster than farts.
I was about to quote the speed in which you trump up, but
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Anyway,
It's fast. It's fast.
Jesus
Faster than you
Christ.
think.
Anyway, so Ty's here, and nobody expected him to be here.
Nope.
I was kind of coming into Dory Fest 4, which was the weekend that's just been, at a sort of like leisurely pace. I was going to sort of, I did my oil change. There's clearly a few other things that I should have changed. I was going to just shove it on the. Hey, that brake master, that clutch master cylinder has been
We'll
on the car.
We'll get to that. Because not everybody knows, apart from if you know Alex or if you drift in the UK, but Alex is actually allergic to smoke. So we actually had to seal, me, Adam, and Alex had to seal the whole inside of Alex's car before this to put in a air system from CoroWorks.
Yeah. It's not from Coroworks. It was just I just sort of they
came
went and
through
found it
Coroworks,
and then
yeah.
they got it because the company that it came from was like
We don't ship outside.
they were
US.
afraid of people from England and
So shout out to Greg for sourcing.
what were
that
they
there
called?
for
It
you.
something radios.
It's I think it's off-road radios, and it's a
Yeah.
trophy truck.
Yeah,
helmet
fuck those
system,
people, by the way.
air-fed trophy truck.
Fuck those people.
Yeah,
if
they
you
were-
just answered your email, I wouldn't have had to have bothered Coroworks with this
Unbelievably difficult. to
pointless
contact.
task that they didn't need to do. But thank you so much, Coroworks. But the radio twatbags who can't answer emails, DMs, PMs, or anything, get fucked. Anyway,
I remember even trying to ring them. I even got to the point where I worked out where they were, the specific time, and then I rang through to somebody and essentially was like, I just want to buy something. I was like, I've got forwarding addresses in the US.
impossible. I didn't realize how impossible it is to buy something from the US. And the worst thing is, I found a lot of the stuff that they have for sale is on AliExpress. But there's like you have to spec stuff in a really specific way. So I was like, oh, I could get this, I could get that. I couldn't get the helmet. Helmet is made by them.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get a bunch of other bits of it, so I could just get like the controller and the
right.
pump, and I couldn't get anything else. So
Yep.
anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, I wanted to fit it beforehand because I wanted to see if we could reduce the amount of smoke in the cabin because it was getting to the point where you can't fucking see the the tires. The like you buy like fast boy tires, they fill the car. If you're doing full hour or even like second cut through, you are filling the car with smoke. You can't see a fucking thing. You can't breathe. You can't do shit. And like I usually put open face on with a mask half the time, but it was just like it's just not fucking viable. So I wanted to fit that first. But
you yucca tires? Can you scan them and go, this one's not so bad?
this one's not so bad. This one's
this the
kind of
safety
all
app?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where
I'll
this
learn
is
about this
stemmed
on the
from.
weekend.
The safety app.
Yeah, the safety
Good
app.
or not?
Yeah, the Yucca app. I'll just do my Jenny Chem TFR. See how good the TFR is.
Yuck.
Yeah,
Apart from the air, all we had to do was change the oil.
yeah,
Adam was a massive help with the sealing of the car.
Adam absolutely smashed it out of the park. Yeah,
Apart from that, I think that was it.
yeah,
Change the oil, change the filter, wash it, put it on the trailer, and off we went.
yeah.
Can't
That's
believe
it.
you washed it to go to Driftland.
I know.
Oh, fucking, I washed it.
Ty washed it whilst I was doing some installation work, which was very nice. Thank you very
Washing
much,
the
Ty.
car to go to Driftland.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did 300 ZX stuff as well.
We did 300ZX stuff, and that was a bit of a shame because it didn't kind of work out the way I wanted it to. But
Do you remember how much shit we spoke about never DV'd in stretch tyres?
I know. Hey, I didn't.
No.
Here's the amazing thing:
Technically not.
the wheel was destroyed, and the bead and the tire was gone, but the beads were both the right side of. So the tire,
There was this
what
much
was
bead
left
on
of the
wheel.
tire, because what's happened is the bead hasn't left at all. What's happened is that the wheel has hit a stone, is cracked a previously welded crack. The crack split. The air has left. The tire's gone. I don't want to be a tire anymore. And then the tire's just gone. I'm gonna split in half and see you later.
Fair enough. I thought it was a DB.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. It was pretty sad.
Because we thought it might have been the toe, because we didn't wheel on it. We just looked down the side of it and we're like,
Yeah.
it's actually really good. After we just changed some stuff on some camber arms.
We literally added a nut to
Yeah.
both camber arms.
Pretty crazy, but
that
you
was
actually need a locking nut on your camber arms so they don't move. So we just put that in, and it worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just pot luck. That wheel was going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
No matter if it was
I think that's
early
it.
in Scotland or when we went to dinner the night before.
The previous dude who owned it, he had a Z34, and he said to me, like, he said, look, they're £1,000. They're a lot cheaper than they should be. And he said they've been welded up. They don't leak at this moment in time, but they've got cracks and they've had previous welds. I was like, look, if they're okay and they hold pressure right at this moment in time, that's fine. I mean, the reason why he'd had so many problems is because he ran something like 18 degrees of camber. It's like this.
My man.
It was ridiculous.
You,
It's a fucking huge amount of camber. So for whatever reason,
He's the same guy who bought the super famous S15 from Japan.
oh yeah,
The
I
red
feel like it
one.
is. Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
no, I can't remember his name
Yeah.
either, but
It was that guy.
Yeah.
Who won it, I think.
the red one with
The
the
red
with the
one.
mega camber
one that
where
had, like,
he
the-
put like
the
everything inboard.
floor that was cut and the chassis
Yeah.
legs that were inside. And
Oh, me.
all that sort of
Yeah, that was a bit of a shame that happened because we could have driven. It'd been really nice, a nice drive. It was hot as fuck.
Tops off, baby.
But the wheel was down. We went and bought a tyre because we thought we were going to be able to shove it on, but that just didn't happen.
Not until we jacked the car up and we're like, oh.
The
crack was like this big as well. It was
Yeah,
shit.
it was a huge crack.
That's
Oh
huge.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
massive.
yeah.
It's a mega crack.
Where is the 300?
The 300 is at Adams. So what happened was we broke down in Lee. No,
Wigan.
Leyland. We broke down in Leyland.
Oh,
So literally, just driving along, the wheel then splits. I think we either hit we hit something slightly like big enough to.
Fuck it, the wheel.
Or I don't even know. I it could have been literally nothing. It could have just been that it split because the weld was crap. Who knows? But it split, the air's left, and then eventually driving on that section of rubber has just caused it to just wear through, and that's been it.
Yeah.
And we did it in Leyland, which I'm hoping we don't get any fines for parking in that car park, because that car park, the security guards coming out every 5 seconds like, where's your reg? We need your reg, bro, so we can put your reg in. And we were going back and forth to like tyre shops and shit, trying to figure out what we were going to fucking do. But yeah, and then we just drove it from there. As soon as we realised there was no way of fixing it, drove it to Adams, ditched the car, me and you got in Jono's car, and we shot up to Driftland. We left everything in the car. But since then, I'm going to scooch back to this in a second, but since then, I rang Driftworks and I was like, have you got any Kwamis in GT Silver? And like, in fact, I didn't ask them if they had. I was like, I wanted to order some.
Yeah.
I needed some. It was 19 by 10.5 ET22, so it'd be more inboard, and more inboard, so that I could then take some camber out and run a bigger tyre.
Yeah.
And it said, yeah, we've got a pair on the shelf. Bitch. So yeah, I got those, and they said that they had them on the shelf, so I got them. You purring kitty, good kitty.
What are the odds, but where that exact size
That
you need to go to
19,
is on the shelf? And
19 by 10.5 ET22. Very, very, very unlikely. In GT Silver. And I have the tyres to shove on them there.
Ready to go.
Brand new.
Yep.
So I'm fucking super stoked and happy for that. But yeah, so that was where we're at. We drove the 300 back. We ditched it at Adams, and we got in Jono's, went to Driftland, which meant that things got a bit tight. Because then we had two people. We had the tyres. All the tyres were in Jono's car, and the
wagon.
gazebo was in
Adam's wagon.
Adam's wagon. So, and then there was 4 people. Us, Becca, Adam, and Jono, me and you, to take all the way up there. Gabby was towing the car on the trailer with the dog and child and Matt.
Yep.
So there was no space for anything, and we realised very quickly that we had to get everyone back in the TIG, because Jono was actually going to be leaving 2:00 on the Sunday to get home.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that just didn't were very close to just not working out.
Where's your cat's arse bald?
Oh, because she's allergic to every piece of food that we've given the bitch in the past 3 months. Because what she does is she eats some food, and then her skin becomes irritated, and to deal with it, she pulls the hairs out of her arse.
Like
they've grown back. They've grown back.
With a tail.
Yeah, it's fine. They've grown back since. So this is much better than it has been. It has been way worse. This is the most slaggy she's been in a while.
I've never touched this cat.
No, she's usually not that happy. Maybe it's the super premium raw food that gets delivered directly into her mouth.
Spen dog.
Injected directly into her stomach.
Very soft fur.
Yeah, right until it get up to her arse.
Yeah, other than the beard that's on her arse.
Instagram cat.
Beard on her. And interestingly, the white cat, I actually had to shave that exact section of her off.
Oh, it's still alive?
Yeah, it's still alive. I shaved it all off because she's found, clearly there's a car in the area that has a pretty severe oil leak. So she just, like, even though it's hot outside, she'd be like, oh, this is nice and fucking warm, I'll just chill under here. And then she has these, like, looks like a stegosaurus, like these big plates on her back of just dried oil and shit. So I shaved that shit off, trying to encourage her just not to do it.
To add on to the trip to Driftland, even though it took us 9 hours instead of 4.
Fuck it out.
Yeah. where we stayed was sick.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, the views were amazing. Where were we?
Yeah.
Glenfarg.
I don't know.
It was like half an hour away from Driftland, and I've never Airbnb'd to go to Driftland before. But this time I thought, Gabby thought, because you see, Gabby knew way more. Gabby knew way more than I did.
I said this to your wife because I was like, has he caught on yet that there's so many extra rooms?
No, I didn't even. Do you know, I never clicked on it. I never fucking. Because I thought to myself, oh, Airbnb, cool, get a good price, cool, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. It's a house, great, fine, fantastic. I knew Harriet was coming with us, I knew Matt was coming with us. I was like, right, okay, cool. I really didn't even look.
Even like, I asked, I was like, has he checked what he's doing for work next week? Like when
Yeah, that started to scare the shit out of me a little bit.
Oh, we're not busy.
Because I saw that Perry was well busy, and obviously Matt's with us, and I could then see that I had like, the installation work was booked in, but they were all jobs for just one person, installation work, and then I was like, 2 people would be on them, like, so I'm looking at my diary, I'm thinking, well, sick, I guess I'm getting some fucking absolute chill out. Didn't want to say anything just in case.
I'll put you on something.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
No
forgot.
way, forgot.
Yeah, here's some
Yeah,
work.
I didn't want that. So I didn't want to like
Even so,
push
like,
it.
you would never know, but if you look back through my posts on my story, it was like, got 2 big drift events that I haven't announced yet. 2 of them, one's overseas, and then everyone was like, "You're going to Final Bout," and I'm just like, "No, I clearly announced I'm not going."
I
to
gave
Final
you
Bout.
shit like outside of our message, just constantly like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? You always tell me where you're going." Like, and he was like, not specifically the one that he was like, "You'll see, you'll see," and I
Really?
was just like,
You'll
"Oh,
see.
fucking hell,
That's
no."
what
I swear to God, Saul, you should have known off. You'll see.
No, I just had no. Well, I assumed it was
Fucking
final
hell.
bout,
No, well, I was
because
meant to
it's
go to
lined
Final
up,
Bout.
yeah.
Well, I was meant to go to Final Bout, but for obvious reasons that you know about, I'm not going. But I even like posted like 3 days before. I was like, it was like when we were at Driftworks, and I was like, it'd be sick to go back and see the UK fam.
Yeah.
I was literally messaging you literally a couple of hours beforehand, before you showed up,
Yeah.
talking about how sick it was.
Well, it was all the dates seem to line up at this time of year when you come. So it's like 6 years ago, and then like 3 years, like whatever it is.
It was like
it's
first time I've been here. Then LZ World Tour, LZ Festival before it was what it is now.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about, I'd be love to go back to Greg's.
Yeah, good old Greg. Have you been for a Greg's yet?
Not Coral Work, Greg.
No, we're gonna. No, he.
Oh, that'd be great.
No, we're gonna do that Thursday or something.
Yeah.
It's not somewhere you just.
We're
go.
gonna do it. We're gonna go London.
They've got them in London now.
We're going
Yeah,
London.
but London has so many sick food places.
Yeah, they're going to Greg's.
Greg's
Is probably a
is-
bit.
But
of a
Jono's not gonna eat anywhere that I want to go to because it's got cheese,
Got cheese in
and everything.
it.
cheese and everything. Yeah.
But yeah, I dropped the Easter eggs. Technically, your wife would have seen it, and my missus would be like, "That's pretty funny. He's leaving soon." Because I've kept this a secret since January.
Since January.
Yeah, before you even invited us to go.
Before I
Steve.
invited you, Steve, because I was like, it'd be
Before- I
sick to
just
see the
didn't
boys
even
twice.
fucking know,
Yeah.
that's so
So
fucking
Dory
funny.
Fest makes sense, and then when you guys come to Oz, because you know everybody from being in the past, it's easy for me to you guys get over. Let's go drifting. You know everybody. I don't need to introduce you. to
Yeah,
anyone.
exactly. Yeah.
So it's just like I don't need babysitters anymore.
To be fair, I prefer that you didn't tell me because I would have been well pissed off because there would have been no opportunity for me to even get my car done.
Yeah. True,
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, Steve's is still good for next year. We just won't know a date. But we'll work that out because you just can come.
Do it in the hottest time of the year for Alex.
I
I
swear
don't want to do
to
that to
God.
myself, let alone to you guys.
I swear to God.
Plus can't anyway because Halfway Hangers is
Yeah.
technically probably the hottest
Fab.
drift event we have.
Fair,
Yeah.
yeah, fair,
Yeah, first drift event of the year. Yep,
Yeah.
first big one of the year anyway.
Yeah. Well, because yeah, because your year's the fucking other way around to
Yeah,
us
yeah,
for
yeah. It's cold
for,
by it's
for
cold
the
here.
heat. For that heat.
Jono said, "Have a good podcast, lads. Don't miss your train, and I'll meet you at
Houston.
Houston."
That's the word, Euston.
So,
It doesn't look like it should be though.
no,
9:28.
that's what time he's picking us up.
We're getting on a train tomorrow at 6
something. Yeah.
something.
Train's fast, to be fair, down to London.
Hour and 40 minutes.
Fuck it.
But yeah, then we're in Scotland.
Yep.
Day one was interesting because obviously your car hasn't been driven in a year.
Yeah.
So
I
there
think it was
little-
alright. I think it was
It
alright.
wasn't that bad.
No.
The things that actually were weren't even broken, really. Like, did driver's briefing, got all the bands, all that jazz. You went out, tested it, and it was, remember it was getting hot. It was getting hot fast. So then Alex's car with the safety cuts would pull power.
Yeah.
And when he come into the pits, I was like, oh, that's strange. It's not really that hot. It's first thing in the morning. Maybe he was just holding on limiter too much. Something like that where it would get hot fast.
No.
I was like, oh, pop the bonnet. We left a rag on the top of the motor, so the coil packs were getting so hot because they can't get any air out. So it was just pulling
cutting,
power.
yeah.
It was a nicely folded microfiber just right down the middle of the coil packs,
Yep.
so that when you washed it, we
There was
didn't.
no
yeah.
chance any hot heat. Was getting
Yeah.
out of the
So
coil
the
packs.
coil packs were just breaking down.
Yeah.
Then that was fine.
That was
And then
good.
Maybe an hour, 2 hours later, after a few sessions, Alex said he lost power steering, so he's come in.
Yeah, that was bad.
And what happened was the power steering line that runs from the reservoir to the pump,
Yeah.
like the return or whatever it would be, whatever. That had
Had a
melted.
clip.
and
Yeah, but hang on.
sucked Itself,
It had a
flat,
clip. It had
Yeah,
there was a Jubilee at the top by the reservoir.
which is a hose clamp to everybody else in the world.
Everyone else, and a Jubilee clip down at on the pump, and then in between was the standard squeezy boy.
Yeah.
You know, the one that you
The old
squeeze.
one, yeah.
The original one, just chilling in the middle. Somehow I've missed that, and it had squeezed in the middle so much so that it was compressing this pipe
Necking it.
down to
Yeah.
that. So, and the whole thing was just fucked.
It
So
was
we had to replace
the
that.
whole hose was as thick as my phone. It was flat.
Yeah,
I
it was
did see
completely
that,
flat.
and I thought it was on the story. It looked like it was the heat shrink.
No, that was
Because I
what
was
it
on
was like when we
flat.
pulled it off.
You would think,
Yeah.
that would have made sense, but no, it was far worse.
Flat.
It was flat.
Has it just gone plasticky and?
I don't know.
Yeah,
And
it was-
I think
it
the
was-
clip's definitely not held, but it's essentially that, exactly that. But we replaced the hose,
Yep. Shout
When-
out to Sam Burgess for the brand new braided line.
and for the line
Oh no, he gave us the
was from Terry
yeah.
Barrett. Oh Jesus Christ,
Brandon, sorry.
Tandem Barry.
S15
Our newly
brand.
sponsored driver, Brendan. Fuck me. It's late. Okay, just leave it.
What time have you been up since?
I know. Yeah.
No, late.
Yeah. Fucking.
9 o'clock.
Yeah. It's pretty good to be fair.
But yeah, we replaced that, and then it was literally fine because there was no when we dropped that hose off, there was no metal or anything, so the pump hadn't shit itself.
No, it did sound
It
fucked.
sounded fucked.
It's like. You're like, Jesus Christ, that thing is fucking
Yep.
done. But it seemingly wasn't done. So yeah, we.
Oh, and we moved the reservoir way up because it would have kinked the lines.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
too close.
So we sorted that. Went back out. Power steering was fine. I did some hot laps. All was good.
Big flicky boys.
Big flicky boys. I had a fucking wicked time on the
The
Saturday.
big flicky boys that you were doing at the wall caused you to bend. You were flicking it that hard, it bent a tie rod.
Yeah.
It's standard at
so
Driftland.
so what happened? What happened was we started. Me and Jono. Now you'd gone to go and watch whilst
Yeah.
I acknowledged the fourth bent tie rod at Driftland in only 2 years. And I decided I was going to. So I measured the coilovers, and it looked like the coilover at the near side had wound itself down by about an inch.
Yeah.
Because it was loose, obviously. And the it's not traction arm, it's called tie rod at the front, isn't it?
Caster.
Yeah, the one that does caster.
Tension arm.
The tension arm, that's it.
Oh yeah.
The tension arm was also in a peculiar place. So wound him forwards, wound the coilover up, back to where it should have been. Went back out and suddenly stopped bending tie rods.
Yeah.
Steering arms. So that was nice. Apart from those two things, the Saturday was
Nothing-
pretty much
Nothing bad.
no.
Just little things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just little things. Considering how long it's not been driven for, so
Yeah.
another year. Now watching folk on the Saturday, I only got to watch for probably about 20 minutes, half an hour the entire time. But a lot of people, let's say, a lot of people were in the same boat but broke a lot of other things. A lot of people went out, did some sick laps, and then you didn't see them for about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
That sucked a little bit. But then that's just the nature of the beast, in my opinion. That's just what happens.
Have they built the new track yet at Driftland? No. Okay.
think it's still
No.
nothing's changed since
Nothing's changed.
STL4.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, but do you remember on STL4 you could
Party in the toilets.
yeah.
They're the private parties.
I was going to say something terrible about the time machine.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Fuck the time, man.
Fuck the time.
We'll get to that. But Saturday was good. It was cool to see a heap of people that I haven't seen since we did STL4.
Yep.
But then there's also a lot of new people that I've never seen before, even like with me watching and following a lot of people in the UK drifting.
It's been really
which
nice.
is cool. Cool. It's cool to
Yeah.
see the new dudes come into it and have the same
Energy.
and
That
good
we used to
vibes.
have.
And the I never stopped.
No.
You guys had kids and slowed down.
We did,
But then you guys have also brought houses, had kids. I haven't done any of that. I've just been
Yeah.
an idiot still. But I'm having fun. That's all that matters. But it was cool to see all them
It's all that matters.
all them other people who are in the scene now have the same thoughts that we have. Like sick car, good people, there to have fun, and everyone was driving pretty sick.
Yeah, they were.
Like
yeah.
the driving was like, it was pretty rare that someone would do a solo lap.
Yeah.
Which is cool to see.
There were hardly any.
Yeah. Like, you knew when you went out you were going to be stacked up.
Yeah.
No matter who you were.
Yeah, there was a bit though, like towards the end of the Saturday, where like there would be cars waiting and they were waiting to go out, and then there'd be just someone like who like there'd be something pulled off, and then there'd be another car pulled off, and then there'd just be like two guys at the opposite ends, and then there'd be a bunch of people stacked here, like just send them, and then they did. And eventually they just got to the point like
Just go.
go.
Yeah.
It wasn't open pit lane, but it started to feel a little bit.
Open pit lane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Which
sure.
is
For
great.
Sure, for sure.
Which is great. Yeah, generally Saturday was fucking sick. And now on the Saturday, I decided that like Jesus, you were driving, but then not on the Saturday, seemingly at all. I don't think. And I thought it would probably be better if you did a full day of driving on the Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
And I suddenly got this overwhelming sensation of being massively relaxed, which is counter to what you would assume when you hand someone the keys to your like 420 brake horsepower drift car. You should do the opposite. But I suddenly just was like, yes, this is sick. I'm gonna watch my car get smashed around the track. And
I didn't smash anything.
it didn't. He didn't smash it up at all. But I was like weirdly. As soon as I realised, I was like, "This is going to be sick." I get to watch my car first hand get like smashed about. I was like, "Yes, let's do this." So now the Saturday night we got pizzas and shit, and we chilled, and it was good.
I didn't have any alcohol the whole weekend.
You didn't have any alcohol.
Still haven't had any alcohol now.
He doesn't even have the Yucca app. He didn't even know what the Yucca app was, and he's not drinking any alcohol.
You can't yucca alcohol though.
You can.
It used to tell you that you know what alcohol is.
The Guinness Zero
Yeah.
has
That's not
0.05%, which means it has 0.05% alcohol.
What's the point?
If it still has 0.05% alcohol, it has alcohol in it.
I mean, it's not lying.
That's a shout out to anyone who thinks that by drinking Guinness Zero you are in fact not drinking. Give you
I'm teetotal.
teetotal, bro. Guinness Zero tastes great, and you know if someone hands it to you in a pint glass that says Guinness on it, people assume you're just drinking, but you're not. But you kind of are a little bit, just a little bit. Anyway, so you didn't drink the whole weekend,
Nah,
which is
no,
kind of weird for an Australian in the UK.
Yeah, we'll consider it
No shoeies.
No,
Yeah,
no
what happened to
shoeies,
shoeies? Oh, we're getting old and having kids.
No one asked me.
Not doing shoeies.
No one asked me to do anything.
See, that's how times.
No one asked you to. Are you telling me that we have to ask you to do it?
I've never
You're wearing
been-
Crocs.
I've
It wouldn't
never-
even fucking
I've never-
work.
I know. I've never just gone watch this. I'm
Oh,
gonna do a
Jesus.
shoey. Name a time where you've been with me where someone's
Guys,
yelling it out.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you've never done it.
No,
It's
that's-
always been goaded into it.
No, we've
Die, do
been
a
in
fucking
restaurants. Has took his shoe off and put it on the table, ready for a
true.
drink.
I've done it on COVID podcast when we did that. We did a
Oh
STL.
Jesus.
Anyway, but Sunday we were all fresh from actually having a decent sleep, and sorry Martin, but we fully missed driver's briefing.
We did, yeah.
But we had to
did. On the Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, the Sunday. Everyone had basically said, "Oh, I'm pretty certain there isn't a briefing." on the Sunday.
Yeah.
And then, like, probably 10, 11 o'clock, and I was like, no, I'm pretty certain there is. Found out when it was, and then Gabby, like, it's not Gabby's fault, but she was like, we have to leave the house, what was it, by, like, 9 o'clock or something?
Yeah, I think so.
And I was like, so we're not coming back here today, like, later on? And then I thought, no, of course we're not coming back here. We need to fucking... And the house was just full to the brim of just shit. Of, like, people have been living in it for 2 days. And
hindsight.
Yeah.
Kept it till Monday.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
100% should have done a Monday. Because we didn't really get time to relax in that house at all. It was just... It's like, God, isn't this fucking beautiful? Anyway.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Like, the tremendous views. Oh, I will say one thing that was really fucking weird. About 2:30 on the Friday, I get woken up by 165 BPM happy hardcore.
Was Dwayne McKeever back?
No, that was exactly it. That was exactly it. No, it was. So the valley looked like it was about like 4 or 5 miles wide. Someone in the valley was pumping it full blast,
really?
From 2:30 till about 6:30 in the morning.
No way.
And it was loud enough that both me and Gabby kept on waking up going, "Is that fucking Ty? Who's that?"
I got the blame for it.
Who's playing fucking music? Like, someone's pumping tunes. Someone's like waking you up. She's got like earplugs in, and I've got a headphone in, listening to some fucking dumb podcast to fall asleep. And then I'm like, no, I can hear it over that. What the fuck is going on? So I'm walking around the house like, what the fuck is it? Open the window, and it's just
even louder
into the darkness.
Wow.
It's like out of the darkness is coming 165 BPM happy hardcore, like. Anyway, that was weird. That was not what I was expecting from the most picturesque, quiet place in the whole of Scotland. Was some dickhead playing music that I would definitely listen to 25 years ago. Anyway, so on the Sunday, I know, yeah. On the Sunday, we then get to the track. I hand you the fucking keys.
Yep. Set up some cameras.
You're off. Now
Yeah.
we got tires changed on the. Did we get tires changed on the?
No.
The end of the day on the Saturday.
Yeah,
You actually got were you the lucky ones that got tyres changed? Because I've heard some things.
Yeah, I don't know how much to go into on this because I really like mine and I'd really like to come back. So
I want to come back too.
So there was
Problems.
Yeah, there was some problems. We think that maybe the previous year, I think, if I remember rightly, the tyre changes were free.
I believe
Which
one of
is neither here nor there, but like that, which is great. But it was done by guys who had changed tyres before.
It was included, yeah.
They had done the job before previously, and it may have been that there was some miscommunication. I don't know, but either way, these two dudes who were doing the tyre changes seemed to struggle somewhat.
Was it a company? So was it people that do? Or
It was two
just
dudes.
A guy with a time
It was
machine?
two dudes. It was two dudes. They had 2 time machines. One of which is that exact one, the SAX SA, which is the one with all the fucking Ganesh arms with the pneumatic pistons and stuff to do those particular tyres.
Mm-hmm.
And I can use that. And bear in mind, I haven't done tyres since I left college in 2001. I can use that machine without reading any instructions and without doing any YouTubing well enough to fit stretched tyres, significantly stretched tyres, more so than I gave them because they were 255s that we took off and I gave them 265s.
Yeah. Yep.
I can do that in probably about 5 to 7
you
minutes
don't have a
flat.
cheater, do you?
No, I don't have a cheater. No, I don't. You don't need one because they're good wheels, and the tyres fit, even though they're stretched.
Yeah.
Despite what the police may tell you about stretched tyres, there is fucking nothing wrong with them. Anyway, these dudes struggled massively, and you could tell they were struggling with pretty normal tyres. I don't think they'd realised that some of the 3-piece wheels need to be backwards and facing, that the well is up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And when the tyres were done, I think my last set of tyres, it was about 2.5 hours to get done, which was was what it was. There was a lot of other people who had been waiting even longer, like a lot longer. And unfortunately, yeah, that I think the bit that was the most annoying, that those wheels have basically done one event at that point, or two events
where did
included.
they end up?
They ended up face down, piled on top of each other, face on face, which was hard to watch. But I'm going to use the word seasoned veteran of somebody who has experienced far worse than that. But it's just like...
I mean, I've watched a couple of drone strikes in the Ukraine-Russia war, and I think that would upset me less than seeing those VSXs launched from the floor on their face.
I think the bit is like, as you're walking towards a tyre pile and you can see there's two wheels stacked on top of each other, first of all, and then you can see the well of the top wheel. So the face of the other one is down.
I don't get. I'll fucking say it. What the fuck are you thinking to think these big, shiny, brand new wheels would... Oh...
Let's put them face down.
Let's put this face down in the fucking gravel at Driftland, because that is a fucking good idea.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I also, they didn't seem to be... it wasn't like they were like, oh, fuck this guy. This guy's got posh wheels. I think they genuinely had no clue.
I don't know.
I think they thought they were... I don't know. I mean, they probably have no concept of what a rep is or what a wheel is. They probably thought... I get the impression that they were probably a pair of quick fit fitters that they'd found to do them. But it does seem like it was an unusual thing, because Dory Fest and the other one, which came before it, which was called Chassis Fest, you know, it was pretty much flawless in my opinion for tyres. You know, there wasn't any major problems. The year it was free last year, when there were free
was
changes.
It last year?
I think it was, yeah.
The year before.
There were free changes. The changes did take a while, but it's like, but they were
that.
free,
Yeah.
so it was like
Yeah,
you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That was the next problem. Is that disposal of the tyres was £5 each, and to change the tyres was £5 each. So to do 2 tyres was 20 quid. Now that's fine if you got your wheels back undamaged and the tyres the right way round, because that's the next bit, is that both wheels were the same way round.
Yeah.
And then we realised that, like,
were they not also not pumping them up?
Someone
got wheels back that were then
they
flat.
they were flat.
We'll get to that on the Sunday, because I found this out.
Yeah, because the ones we got done, they were, what were they, 10 psi and 45 psi.
So nice and close.
When I checked,
And both the same way round as well. So one
Yeah.
wheel was the wrong way round.
that didn't really matter. But when
We're spending a lot of time talking about negatives. I feel bad.
On the Sunday, when I did like 2 test laps on Alex's car just to see what it feels like, when you'd flick right, you'd be like, holy shit, this is floaty. And then you'd come through the other section through Driftland, you'd be like, oh, that's a lot of side grip. What's going on here? And then I said to Alex on the radio, I was like, car feels fine. I'm just going to come in and check tyre pressures because something doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
I was like, it feels like the pressures are too high. When I checked one side, one was 45 psi, which was the right side, explains why it was just floating really bad. And the other side was on 25. So I just put them both down to 20 and it was fine. But still. At least if they were both 40, like that's what we do at home. You get tyres changed.
Super fast.
They're at 40.
You can come down.
Bring them down.
Yeah.
Imagine if you didn't run 20 in your tyres and you were like, cool, can you pump this back up?
I've never seen these dudes before. The one that looked like what do you remind me of? Is it Spud from Trainspotting? Spud. Yeah, big crackhead. He looked really honest and pretty innocent. He looked like he was just doing his job, and he looked like he was having a good time. The other guy was kind of obnoxious and definitely didn't want to be there. And I think he was just he was clearly pissed off about something. But I don't think at any point they intentionally did damage to my wheels or anyone else. I just think they were out of the depth. They realised very quickly how out of the depth they were. They kept doing the tyres like 7, 8 o'clock at night after the track had closed, and part of me did feel bad for them, despite how fucking poorly they treated my wheels. And also it's like, oh, you treated your wheels a bit poorly. Like I'm not gonna come off as a good person.
It's like, would I like a E46 or an E36 or a set of wheels?
Yeah,
that's kind of where the price point is. So it's a considerable.
The hard part is as well. Like we're obviously tired from getting ready.
Yeah.
Tired from being there late. tired from going to bed late, get up Saturday, work
Happy
on the car,
hardcore.
work on the car. I was fine. I had a sweet sleep, even though it wasn't me listening to music. Swear to God. Then we work. It was hot. It was warm on Saturday as well. So getting in and out of the car to work on it.
It's warm.
It was warm. It was like
An Australian
25.
saying it's warm. Damn.
It was still nice. It was delightful.
Yeah.
But by the time you count in that you're getting in and out of the car all day to fix little problems, and then you go and get that, that's the last thing you think that.
Yeah.
That's what we dealt with on Saturday. Where
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is never-ending shit.
Yeah. That's.
So that was the icing on the cake on Saturday.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, running events myself, there are only things that you can learn from, like from Martin's perspective, because apart from that, like
Everything else
was sick.
Sick.
Yeah,
Fantastic. The right people, like the vetting process that Martin goes through, is the reason why I would always go at that event.
Yeah,
Because everyone, there was no, as far as I'm aware, I've not asked everyone, but like, nobody's had any like, oh, he crashed into me and smashed this up, and he did this, and he didn't care about this, and he's been a shit driver and done this and not really thought this. So there was none of that.
yeah.
There was 60 drivers there, to my knowledge, and everyone had a good time. Nobody did anything dumb.
Yeah.
Everyone drove sick.
Especially
And everything
Sunday.
looked great. There was the presentation was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Flags. It was
Yeah.
visually like presentable. Like
Yeah.
it was like, oh, this looks like we're in Japan, but we're not.
Yeah, and I still stand by that. Like at the point where like where I said on the reel for what we call it, like, it's probably one of the best, if not the best style event in Europe
For sure.
at this point in time. Like where we don't know what the future of Next Level is.
Yeah. But
Because that's probably
Sunday was
the one
sick.
to beat.
I feel like everyone, well, obviously, you become more comfortable by the time it comes around to the second day drifting. Like, literally from when I drove out on track, I did 2 laps to warm up to get used to how your car would drive.
Yeah.
Then even when I wasn't driving, when I was watching, everyone was door-door.
Yeah.
Everybody. Apart from like a couple, but I would say maybe 3.
Yeah.
And 60, which is sick.
Yeah, which is sick.
Because it was sick to watch all day. Like, the gripped up boys.
The
Chris-
gripped up boys, Jesus! Every year they get just, there's more of them, and
Yeah.
they manage to stay out for longer together.
For sure.
But they are starting to look like the S chassis boys now, because they kept on coming in, and then there'd be like 8 of them in a row, all of them with the bonnets up, looking at like problems, and I'm like, bro, aren't all of your motors NA? Like, what's your problem? Is your K&N filler dirty?
Sunday was sick. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
You got to drive
yeah,
with
you-
Jake as well, didn't
Yeah.
you?
That
The
was
S15.
not even planned.
Yeah.
It started off. I did two laps where I was like, I'll get used to Alex's car, and then we only went in because Jono wanted to change camera lens, which was sweet because I wanted to do tire pressures. And then I said to Jono, I was like, jump back in and we'll do. I was like, I felt comfortable straight away because this feels like your car.
Yeah.
The only difference, this feels like your car and my car. The only difference is his steering's a bit heavier because of the 3-piece
The
wheels.
wheels,
That is
yeah.
literally it. They're the same knuckles.
Uh-huh.
We got different coilovers, whatever, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't really matter.
Well, it's so much so, like, mine and Alex's cars now are so similar with Geos on the rear.
Yeah, exactly.
2
Yeah.
ways in the back. CDO9,
Yep.
same lock stuff up
Yep.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horsepower difference by 50,
Not
40,
much.
50.
Yeah.
Brake. And obviously I got a slightly laggier turbo. That's about it.
So, did you have 2 smaller tyres as well?
No, same size.
265.
Yeah.
265.
Yeah, right.
But
yeah.
You did 255 last year.
I was
But then I did 255 last year, and then I ordered 265 like a fucking idiot. Like,
Oh, yeah.
When you
Like it
drove
was-
on
like it
the
was BDC
semis,
again.
They were
Ooh,
265s.
yeah, that was, yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
fast.
That was fast.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we did that, and then, because we had a little radio set up as well, so it was easy to, because I didn't want Alex to stress over his car. But I was like, car's sick. I'm going to come in because Jono wants to change lens because we're going to do some tandem straight away.
Yeah.
That's how comfortable I felt in that. So I was like, sweet. So we did like 2 tandem runs with Tom and Brandon. And on the second lap, Jono goes to me. He's like, do you reckon we could do a cool down lap? And I looked at the water temp and I was like, I guess.
maybe,
yeah.
maybe Jono's seeing something that I'm not.
Yeah, I was like, okay, water temps are sweet. I was like, oh, maybe he feels a bit sick. Because obviously you're looking through the lens and he's chasing the cars and looking around while the car's moving. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. We'll just do a cool down.
Did he eat any cheese?
No, chicken wings not full.
Chicken wings.
But then
Damn,
we're like
chicken
heading
wings.
to where you'd like exit track and he's like,
Pull off.
oh, no,
off, no.
probably pull off. I was like, oh, yeah, sweet. And I was like, you good? He's like, yeah, no, I
Thing
think
is-
so. Why does it ghost?
Why does it ghost?
Why does it ghost? I was like, oh, shit.
I'm
sorry, bro.
laughing, right? I'm laughing, but I know that feeling. I would have done exactly the same thing. I can't be a passenger. Like, I don't actually think I've been a passenger in my own. Have I ever been a passenger?
No, you've been passenger
with Dan?
me. That's it.
Have I ever? Yeah, it's the hardest fucking thing in the world for me. I can't do it. I'm like, you're like, this is gonna be sick, and then you're like, no, I'm gonna be sick.
No, because when you've given Dan your car, you've always watched from the outside.
I think I have, yeah.
But
Gotcha,
you've passengered with me in the car,
Yeah,
chasing your own car. I think Dan was driving.
Yeah.
No, you were in my car, and Dan was
Chasing us.
in
Yeah,
your
that was it.
car.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I was like, please do not fuck up. Imagine being in the car that then misses third and fucks your own car up behind you. That'd be devastating. But anyway,
That'd be sick.
I can't do it. And Jono, I know after me and Jono did that
VR.
the VR shit,
simulator, yeah.
the VR simulator. Both of
Brisbane.
us got out. The simulators were like, so much so that we got on the plane like 10 hours later, and both of us were like, I'm getting motion sickness from the fucking plane.
Them
That's never happened before.
That's funny.
That was raw, but yeah.
But Jono had a GoPro facing backwards, so there's 1,000%. But he makes your
You
video.
you know that he's
He
not
ain't
that
gonna put
footage.
that in.
That footage is going to disappear. It's going to be the look of terror, and his eyes going to go. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Get out.
He has like a mountain bike helmet on too, so you'll be able to see his face pretty easy.
Yeah, so you see
He didn't have a visor or anything, so
Ace.
You slowly see the colour drain out of his face. He's like, oh.
yeah. Then what else? Then after that we'll get into the Jake thing.
Mm-hmm.
I went in and put Matt in the car, which is Alex's electrician friend. You
Yeah.
probably know him.
Yeah, I've met him, yeah.
He's a good dude. And I was like, jump in. I was like, we'll get in and chase some of the boys around. The plan was to go back out and chase Tom around because I could keep up with him pretty sweet because I dropped tyre pressures down. Brendan's S15 is dumb fast. I couldn't catch it in this, but it was gripped up.
Yeah.
He had grippy tyres on. Anyway, we've gone lined up to go out, and they've just sent us. There's already like 20 cars on track. Probably not 20, but like 15.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's
shit.
a lot for Driftland. It's not a big circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It did look.
was
It
just
did
constant
look
cars
hectic.
everywhere.
It
I was
looked
like,
hectic.
oh, whatever, I'll sneak in somewhere. And then, as I've taken off, I've seen Jake drive on Instagram before,
Yeah,
because he's
he's a good
bit of a
driver,
beast,
good
and he's
dude
got
as well.
sick cars. Yeah, really good dude. I was like, I'll sneak in behind him, and then he's like giving me the thumbs up, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to get outrun by this dude, so I'm going to put Alex's car right on him. And he was the best because what I struggled with at Driftland, because we never really did, when I come over years ago in Harley's car, we didn't tandem, we just did solo runs. But when we were doing the reverse track, you kind of come out of the hairpin, and what I was struggling with earlier, no one waits for you.
No,
Everyone
no one
just
does.
rolls gears, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, cool.
That's a UK thing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you're not doing the bro line.
Like, well, this is it. Like when me, Saul, and Dan would drive together,
I
we
do
would
bro
hang
line,
for each
yeah.
other.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
nobody else does that, so that's why we end up driving together all the time.
Yeah, it makes sense. Because what would happen is the first car would get out of the hairpin, and then it's settled and the car's ready to go, so it can put all the grip down. I'm still coming through the corner, but trying to accelerate to catch up to the car.
And
that's
now you're
leading.
losing traction.
You're kind of
Yeah.
unsettled, and the car's got no grip. And then by the time you've done that, for me to catch the car in front, I would kind of dive and cut through to get to that car at the same speed, so you're not doing any death bomb dives. But then you're also ruining the car behind you because
Yep.
it's even shallower.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I didn't like that. But with Jake, he was doing the bro line where he'd wait, quick thumbs up. You could see him do like a thumbs up in the mirror, and then you could just enter on your bumper, so you're all doing the same speed. But his car was sick to chase. But as soon as
Consistent,
Yeah,
Mr.
consistent.
Consistent.
Because it's RB as well, it doesn't seem too like aggressive with acceleration. It seems really smooth and linear, and it's obviously got 3-piece wheels, so its rotational speed's quite smooth and chill.
yeah.
He goes wide, you've got all of that space inside.
For
to
sure.
just
That's
take
what
on
you want to
He
see.
left,
That's
he
what you want
left
to
heaps
see.
of room for like to hang with him, and then when you go to transition, his car makes so much smoke.
Yeah.
Just
So you'd
go
be
straight
like,
for it.
all right, I know he's going to be in the right spot, so you could trust popping through the smoke, and you just go
Boop,
stop
straight there.
there, and then
Yeah.
Brandon or whoever was behind me had heaps of room to do the same thing. But yeah, we were just doing, he'd do a lead, I do a lead, he'd do a lead, I do a lead, and then one time,
It was amazing to watch, by the way. Like watching that over and over again. I was like, sat with Adam. I'm like, this is amazing. It's so weird because it's actually all I've ever wanted to do is see my own car firsthand doing exactly that, you don't get to do that ever, really.
yeah.
But yeah, it was fucking amazing to watch that. Sorry, I fucking interjected what you were saying.
No, it's good. It's good. But then I still had it in the back of the mind. I was like, I can't like get. I was close on
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
lot of it.
yeah.
I was stoked with that. But at the same
But it's
time,
not your car,
I
is it?
know
It's always, like, in
Alex's
your head.
brand new VSXX is pointing to the car next to me.
It's
So I
all
don't
right.
want to go.
They've already been face fucked into the gravel.
That's
so.
another, yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking like, well, the first blood's gone to the tyre man, so.
Yeah. Plus the
It's like when
hardest.
someone stamps on your shoes the first time. You're
Yeah,
like,
that was
fuck no.
that was exactly it. You then get to enjoy your shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
You
Plus,
wear them without worrying about
knowing,
it.
Exactly.
like we posted that I was driving on Sunday, I had to get up to speed fast in this because I knew everyone was going to be pushing me around,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I could do the same back. But that's also a part of me traveling everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone, like I thankfully can drive better than I can back in 2019 when I came here. That was like 3 years into drifting.
Yeah, 100%.
But I had full confidence in the people. I picked and chose who I wanted to drive with because
Yeah.
there was some people that I would be like,
Yeah, just not risking it.
yeah, exactly. Not doing any dumb gear changes like in
Yeah.
spots where if I missed a gear, something could happen and someone run into Alex just because I was being dumb. But yeah, it was sick. Did literally. I was after we did all them laps. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go in and I don't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go in and reline up. I'll let the car cool down.
Let the car cool
Let
down.
the car cool down because we'd done, I don't know, 15, 20 laps by
Yeah,
then maybe.
yeah.
So we go in, we're just talking shit, get a drink, get something to eat, and then I was like, oh, I'll go back out. Well, wasn't even going to go back out. Alex made me go back out. So I've lined up again, turned the car off, just sitting there waiting to go out. And they're like, all right, start it. So I started the car, put the clutch in, and I was like, what the fuck? It just wouldn't, like,
Go in.
go
Yeah.
into gear. And I was like, that's weird. I was like, because in Alex's car, I worked out pretty fast. So where you didn't and really need the clutch kick at all. I was getting used to where you'd put it in the right gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just wouldn't go into gear. And I was like, maybe I've melted one of the plates or something on the gearbox or something like that. Because I know Alex said the clutch is 2017.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
a
it's pretty old.
fucking gnarly clutch.
It
Yeah, it is gnarly.
Yeah.
It's an
And
incredible
it's
clutch.
all the way out. So, like, were you trying to reverse? But anyway.
It's at the very end.
I'll pump it. Tried pumping it. Wouldn't do it. And then I was like, I'll start it in gear and see if it's, like, got a selector stuck or something where you can, like, start it in gear, then pull it back and it'll pop out. I did that, and it took off. And then I just put the clutch in and pulled it into neutral. And I was like, oh, maybe it's fine. Radioed Alex. I was like, nah, it's all good. We can keep going. And then I rolled up a bit further. And then while the car was still running, I just went to put it into first. And I was like,
Just ran forward in the gears.
yeah, you could feel it like the car moved forward, like it wanted to grab it, but you knew it would grind and the gears real bad. So we come in and we think because the brake master's
Clutch master.
clutch master.
What we don't, I don't know.
We don't
you see,
know.
Do you
because
think it's flip?
I don't know. What we realised is as soon as you try to bleed it, so the reservoir's full.
Yeah.
Try to bleed it at the bottom. Open the bleed nipple, and as you pump the brake pump the clutch, it would just be like spitting loads of air and loads of fluid out, but the fluid at the top just wasn't moving. It was moving like really slowly, but like spitting like little bits of shit out. And we did this for like 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
constantly, and the fluid level would just like move down a little bit. So we tried to bleed the master, and still exactly the same gig. So the master was just doing nothing anymore.
Yeah.
So we asked on Facebook, asked about everyone in the pits, and nobody had a spare master. So it was starting to look pretty bleak. We'd sent a set back on the tyres.
Oh,
Sent a set of tyres over to the tyre man to change, just in case we could get it back up and running again, because those had been some like pretty hefty thirds.
And you needed to forecast well in advance.
Yeah,
well, that was the main thing.
and we also had another thing as well. So those tyres that were on, which are still on now, I think, they were. I would have probably done another session on them, maybe, but I would have probably been disappointed because I wouldn't have been able to get anywhere near anyone. But we gave them to the tyre man, and they stayed there for 3.5 hours.
This is like at 2 o'clock when we.
So the day was out. Basically, the day was
done.
Yeah. I didn't really mind, but because the driving that I got in, I was like, yo, they were gang laps. Plus, it's cool to drive Alex's car.
It's the first time you've driven Alex's car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you've driven.
I've
mine and
drove your car.
Yeah. Harley's 350.
Harley's 350 and Alex's now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like I said to Alex, I was like, technically we could just put it into gear, get the trailer close, and just crank what we need to get up the trailer and just park it, which was fine.
Yeah, because my trailer doesn't have a fucking winch.
Winch, yeah. But the laps that I did, I was like, dude,
Idiot.
I was pumped with them laps. I didn't want, like, if that was it, I didn't care.
Yeah.
Because everyone knew I was driving, and I was fucking stoked. Even like Jake come over to Alex and was like, yo, that was sick laps, and I was like, that was me,
Wasn't
brother.
me.
was
that
cool.
wasn't me. I'm
was
just
sick.
digging around under the clutch. Fuck.
We tried, but
yeah, we did. We
you're
did.
You're in Scotland, no, and it's the Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Everyone-
but
everyone's tired.
Ross had given he had a master.
He did.
Literally the day before, and gave it to one of the other drivers.
Yeah.
Or sold it to one of the other drivers. And I was like, if it had happened yesterday, then we'd have been alright.
We've been the ones. Yeah.
But either way, the sad thing is, even if the clutch had been fine because of the tyre situation, the day would have been done. Now the problem is,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
the problem isn't that the tyres got done. It's that I'm left with now 4 tyres in a situation where I don't have a 300ZX to get home in anymore,
Yeah.
which means I got 4 tyres that we can't take with us. So I gave them to Brendan, and what I said was, give us what you think they're worth. And I think what we ended up discussing was
A high
just
five.
take them.
Yeah, just so.
But if you would like to
For
give us
others.
any money, that would be great. Because Gabby was so annoyed when I recounted this conversation. My justification was, well, I took them there to set them on fire.
Yeah.
So the only difference is I didn't set them on fire. Somebody else
is going to.
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, she's mad. She's mad as hell. So, but either way, it's just. I don't know. Look, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Do I need to sell my Jeep and buy a pickup truck so we can take your time machine?
Fucking hell! I mean, it literally is 2 bolts. 2 bolts. Take it out. Compressor. Compressor's tiny. Compressor's tiny, but works.
Yes.
Literally
So-
go there next to it, and that 1, 2 bolt done.
Because I'm tempted. to
And
go
me
back
and
to
Perry,
Purry?
me and Perry can pick that up.
Yeah.
We
They're
can
not
pick that
heavy.
up. It's heavy,
Yeah, but they're
but
not
it's not like
metal heavy.
mega heavy.
I mean, because I've been tempted to go back to an Amarok and get rid of the Touareg. So
Yeah.
could be a thing.
Maybe.
But-
We don't have to rely on people.
We don't have to rely on
Self-sufficient.
situations like that. And I mean, I remember
that's true.
one year with the BDC, they got mad because people were doing tyres for the people,
Yeah.
but they weren't charging them.
No.
And then it was like, oh, well, they're doing them, and then they went, oh, we've got a tyre van to do it.
I-
It's just like, right,
I
Ty,
get-
tell
I
me
get
how
this.
you, like, bear in mind, you are, I'm going to say, relatively new to running events, which I
But
think is
successful.
fair,
Yeah.
but doing so very successfully. How do you do tyres in Australia?
Generally, depending on the track, we'll organise how many. So, say with Steez, right? We know the track chews tyres. Like, no matter what you use, it's like maybe 5 laps to a set of tyres.
Yep.
It's a lot of throttle at that track, don't get me wrong. But we account for however many tyres. So, like at Steez, we had 2 tyre changing machines, and there was 2 dudes on each machine. Was it 2 or 3 machines? I can't remember. But either way, it was so. The point was, the guys that changed the tyres knew what they were doing because they do it as a job. We paid them a certain amount of money to be there to do the job and make money from
Yep.
swapping tyres. So the plan, it's to get you out on track as fast as possible
Yeah.
and keeping your wheels in the best condition they can be by people who know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, but depends where you are. Like, you think about when I used to help Joel run Gravy, we'd have Paris there, and that's
Yeah.
one person
Yeah.
for 40 cars.
Yeah.
No issue. Not waiting for tyres. Like, you think about it, Paris would come and drive with us and
Yeah.
look after
And change
all
all
of
the
us
tyres, yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I'm like I said, I'm no tyre man, but like I can do my wheels in like 6 to
Yeah.
7 minutes.
I don't think you guys run
Yeah.
like a crazy tyre where it's like hard to change either. So it's
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, I've
If-
never learned how to change a tyre.
Neither have
And
I.
With mine, I
No,
can do
you
mine
just
in
figured
less
them out.
than-
I
less
mean,
than 10 minutes.
It's literally like MVQ level 1 back in 2001. It is day 1
Yeah.
of your MVQ to do motor vehicle.
Yep.
It's day 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just really surprised to see. Well, anyway, so that again, I feel like
Even, like Alex is saying, if we fix the car, which could have been a
You still can't
possibility,
get out.
there's no. I would in them tyres on the back that I had left over from driving 4 or 5 sessions, maybe more. I don't know. There's maybe 4 laps left in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're like, fuck it, we need to get rid of tyres, so we'll just get rid of the ones that have 4 laps left, maybe
Yeah.
maximum that. But yeah, we still wouldn't have been able to drive anyway. We would have had to
Yeah.
maybe ask someone to borrow wheels, but then you're also ruining somebody else's.
They can't drive.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So we would have been fucked no matter what, even if the car broke or not.
Anyway, I don't.
Do you remember when we had pairs of rears?
I know.
Well, that's
I
a
know.
thing too.
I know. But even in that situation, the sensation of having two sets of tires in the queue, because the problem with that when everyone did that is that you end up with a queue
More
that's
queue.
massive.
Yeah. Well,
The smart move is to just bring loads of tires, wheels with tires,
yeah.
And
But
you're
at
and
the
have
same
loads of
time-
them, or bring a tire machine.
At
But
the same time, it's not even that. I've had the same only set of wheels ever since my car's been pink, and I've only recently brought another pair of wheels because I wanted to change the car a little bit for Steve, so I brought a pair of KFs. It's never, ever been a problem where I'm like, oh, man, I've got to wait 4 hours to drive again.
yeah, exactly. It
Well,
doesn't
that's
make
back
any sense.
at home. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But obviously, that's nothing.
Let's talk about the positives.
Go.
Positives.
Wrap up Dory Fest.
JC won the Spirit of Dory Fest award, which was absolutely the right. He's exactly that. And what a fucking
Well, he arrived the day before
yeah.
Oh,
back home,
bro.
didn't he, from America?
Yeah.
Oh, and
loaded
he
his
had
car.
the
And then
worst trip there.
And then
ever.
5 a.m. He's
Such
still
a
in the
beast.
same breakdown or crash on the M74. I think it's the bit that goes past the M6 becomes the M74, and he was in that caused everyone else to. And he only got out of that 5 a.m.
Yeah.
on the Saturday.
He's such a beast.
I mean, yeah, absolute fucking. Now we had Driven Fitment Award,
Yep.
which we gave to the yellow R32,
Looked
which is
good,
driven
real
by.
Don't know.
Tank, isn't it?
I had his Instagram handle in my head, and it's just pissed its way out my ears.
We'll put it here.
Either way, yeah, put it here. That yellow R32 used to be owned by. It was red, sick wheels. My God, names are leaving
Red?
my brain. Yeah,
Yeah,
like a red colour.
You know
It's
who
an
it is?
R32.
I can't remember his name.
Oh
either.
God, I can
He's
see
good-
his
good
face.
dude.
I can see his face. I know him really well.
Callum.
Oh God.
Callum Pete.
Yeah.
Oh no shit, that was Callum's
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
So he's going to be really mad because we could have probably should have given him
Given
the
him
award
Wait, did
back
he
when he
did
had
he drive it there?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Don't know if he did.
I think the yellow R32 guy actually trailered it there,
Oh, but
but does
one
drive
drives the
it.
car anymore.
But does drive it.
Won't fucking drive
His
the car
fitment
anymore.
was fucking sick.
Either way,
Yeah,
the point was it was a car with the best fitment that also drove on the day.
Yeah.
Because if you remember not the year before, there was a lot of people at the car show who had really good fitment, but trailered to the car show to park
Oh.
and then trailer back, which was not the spirit of which is why it became Driven Fitment.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Generally, I think Dory Fest 4 was fantastic. I
It
really
was
enjoyed
sick.
myself.
I lost my bank virginity. I went up the bank.
Oh yeah, you
bank
I
virginity.
was so excited to meet the Gripped Up boys because they're friggin' legends.
Yeah.
Their vibe is like what I really enjoy in drifting. They all have the sick
and aspire to it.
Cars are sick. They have the best time. They seem like they're really good friends and pretty tight group with all each other.
Yeah.
And they shred.
Yeah.
They shred so
Constantly.
good. And then I jumped in with Dan, and literally first lap, all 5 of us or however many lined up. He flicks in behind. Who owns the 32? Your old 32?
The yellow one.
No,
No,
your 32.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan's
Yeah,
leading.
yeah.
We flick in behind him and just go, okay, everybody, I'm turning now. And we just go left up the bank.
Good luck, everybody. I'm turning now.
But Dan redeemed himself. The runs that we did after that were fucking sick.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah, that boy's legends.
You had to work out the weight balance. To
Yeah,
like, you in the
yeah.
car,
We're
that's
gripped
what
up
it
on
was.
that side,
Yeah,
obviously.
You were very gripped up. You were super gripped up.
Their driving makes me bricked up.
Yeah. dog. Well, that's what I wrote.
Break up.
Yeah.
On their posters, I signed all posters for them, and I wrote, signed it, and then it's like, gripped up, makes me hard as a rock or something.
Gets me bricked up.
But yeah, that was sick. There was heaps of sick drivers. Dude, there was a silver S14 there. Don't quote me, but this is what I was just quickly told. It was built by some dudes who have something to do with engineering spacecraft, and it was on methanol, and it made like 500 horsepower. It was the fastest car I've ever seen move.
Yeah.
It's not a competition car.
Was it
Holy
was it
fuck,
Dean's?
It was fast.
The one with the livery? Silver S14 with...
fluoro wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fluoro-
it's just Dean's
Dean's.
car. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Bald-
Dean's.
bald guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
Dean's
he was
good
a
dude.
weapon. And
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable.
his teammate with
So
the
that's
black car.
built by Garage 21, isn't it?
Garage 21,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
The
makes
majority
sense.
of it is,
Okay.
yeah.
Dude, that thing was fast.
B-knuckle car, I think it is.
I think it is, yeah.
It's like Kansai style.
Yeah.
Chris Cole, he drove sick too.
He really did, yeah. Although I think I
Has
feel
he
like
still got the
I feel
13?
like,
Has
I
he
feel like he
sold
was.
that now? He's got a different
I was going to say, wasn't he threatening to sell the car?
Yeah.
The 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won. What did he win? He won something.
Maybe
Didn't he
the
win
most
good
aggressive driver.
sickest motherfucker award? I don't know.
Yeah, it was really good.
Something like that. Yeah. But yeah. Dory Fest was.
I was upset that I missed it.
Yeah, where were you? So I was literally about to move on. So I was like, and so where were you in all of this?
So I was rolling around with
Other men,
Yeah, it's getting sweaty with men.
touching man inappropriately, appropriately, touching me. Sweet.
No.
Ty's favourite song.
Shit.
I was competing at the British in Jiu-Jitsu,
Oh.
which I managed to get a last-minute ticket for. Sadly, I tore the meniscus in my knee, so I was.
And where did you come?
I came
Back, face, bum.
bronze.
Back
so
of
I
the
came
leg.
third.
Oh, on
In-
in a position.
Yeah, I came third.
Which position?
After first and second.
But you came first. Oh no, so someone else came
Someone
first.
came first.
Where
then
did they
the
come?
second person came. Then I came third.
Oh, at least everyone got off.
Yeah. Everybody did. And then in the next category, I came second. So I
Wow,
managed to
well
get
that's
bronze.
really
So
polite of you, because men are very,
never
very
come
selfish men.
first. I've always come after the first person.
Anyway.
And if I would have known Ty was coming, I probably wouldn't have. I would have probably still come
Wouldn't have-
second.
wouldn't
Ty
have
was
come
Right,
first.
man. My back feels better after recovery after carrying your ass all
Yeah,
weekend.
it's fine. I would never have made Dory Fest though, to be fair, because of Harley's wedding. It would just cost
Yeah.
far too much money. It cost more money to go to Harley's wedding than it would be to buy Dan's S15.
Yeah, which leads us on to where was Dan? And now Dan, it did seem like when we went to see him the other day,
He was
keen
keen
to
to
come,
do
but
it, yeah.
I think he needed a map, some wheels, and a few other bits and bobs. But that has very quickly become a Saule car.
Untenable.
We've not spoke to Dan to find out what's happened at this point in time, so we can't really comment on it. But it does look like the S15 is back up for sale. So if anyone would like to buy the S15, and it's just you just instantly become a member of Low Origin just straight away. That's what all it takes. You just buy the S15 and you become.
It's really frustrating because
No.
like, if this was in a year's time, I would 100% buy that car, and I would just have it for when Ty comes. And just
Yeah.
literally leave it and just have the car.
Oh, that'd be
It's just,
sick.
Like it's like a year too soon, or like 6 months too soon
Yeah.
for. Because
It's fucking cheap too.
Yeah,
I think
it's-
for what it is,
yeah,
really,
yeah, yeah.
for what that is right
it's
now.
like if that was equivalent
That's a lot
to
of
the,
car.
Yeah, to the price if that was like transferred to our dollar, that would not. It wouldn't be for sale. Someone would have brought it.
Yeah.
And at this point in time, it's like it's not got the what was it referred to as the pirate hooker engine, which
It's
works.
just got stock,
It's got
a stock unopened
stock,
SR.
yeah.
So it's back to 2018 Dan mode.
Yeah, it's back to having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, simple.
Like 300 and odd brake horsepower, but it needs a map. I think was it what turbo did he end up going for in the end?
I want to say it's like a 2871.
Yeah.
I think that's
Perfect.
just how it
A
came.
fun setup.
Yeah. I think he wanted to do a TD06 and stuff, but
Yeah,
that again is just difficult to try.
Yeah.
You probably just try and get the car done,
yeah,
and then obviously that's still become untenable. And I think he's realizing obviously the fun and cheapness he's having with doing bike things is probably
yeah. That's
maybe
it.
better
He's
afterwards.
clearly having a good time on bikes, and all power to him. In other news, the Low Origin store is I have knocked it on the head, and I'm going to very quickly explain why. The Low Origin store.
Because I've got people messaging me going,
know.
"Hey, can I buy banners and can I buy
I know.
t-shirts?" And I'm like,
I realised probably about 2-3 weeks ago I'd refunded like 2 or 3 grand's worth of stuff over the past like month, and I was like, why am I even? I don't have the time to go and do it in between being a dad, doing the other business, the business that sustains us. Although Low Origin at this point in time, neither here nor there. It became a real. I mean, I have to use this as well to do everything. Everything is done on this. This lives in the office, and the only time that I go into the office is when Gabby is working in that office. So then it just became completely untenable, and I thought instead of disappointing people by endlessly refunding them, I thought the kind thing to do would be to knock it, mothball the store. I had one. I think there was probably. There's a guy who bought a set of knuckles. I'm not going to name names, but it probably was the straw that broke the camel's back. He bought a set of knuckles, and now it says on the website that they are made to order, and expect. I think it's from the US. So expect I think 4 to 6 weeks before they're ready to ship. And I think 3 or 4 weeks in, I just got a message from him say, "Hey, can I have a refund?" And I was like, I could have gone and said, "Hey, can you just read the terms of which you've agreed to here? Because at this point, that's not cool." So I messaged Dan. Dan's made them. Dan's made the knuckles. They're due to go to. Well, they were due to go to powder coating. They have been powder coated now, and they will eventually go to someone else. But and I read it. I spoke to Dan. Went back to the message. And I was like, "Yeah, sure, man. I'll process the refund as soon as I can." Annoyingly, Gabby had made the PayPal not redundant, but had like pulled it from the business. So I now have to go and find that money to then go and to then go and send it back. And I just thought like this is taken like this whole thing had been taken maybe about 40 minutes of my life, and I sat there thinking, that's 40 minutes of my fucking life I'll never get back, and I need every fucking minute at the moment is of enormous value to me, and I just don't want to fucking waste time on shit like that anymore.
It's sad to see, but at the same time, it can come back, and you can bring it back, so it's a lot simpler, right?
Yeah.
So you can do because you do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like your website, I can't do that much shit because I would get the shits of that too.
Yeah.
But you could simplify it down when the time's right. It's not like it's gone.
I know.
At the moment, it is.
The store's still physically there, but everything's out of stock. I think you're right. I probably, if I could get, if I could do drop shipping.
The issue we've got as well is having. We used to have access to a graphic designer who was keen to do work.
Yeah.
Now we don't have that. It's difficult to keep up with a consistent product base.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
We may we haven't really spoken about it, but I think it's probably something maybe we'll reconsider next year.
Yeah,
and see where we end up. We may go back to the age-old thing of Banana Moon and ordering t-shirts and just manually doing it.
No, I'm never doing that again. I need some drop shipping. I need some drop shipping. We currently have a drop shipper, but yeah, we do have a drop shipper, and I love that drop shipping person so much. They're great. Anyway,
Sounds
let's
as useless as the one I had.
Yeah.
No, he's good. It's just there's been a few mistakes made, and it's made it especially to international people, it makes it free.
Yeah.
And you're I guess I'll just pick up the bill for that. They don't pick up the bill, the customer doesn't pick up the bill. I'll pick up the bill, and I think the one that's the most painful at the moment is the RC liveries, because the current people who print them, they're very expensive, which made it so that we had to charge £50. Now the price wasn't. I actually scooched the price right up purely so that only people who actually wanted to buy the fucking things would buy them. And subsequently that's happened. But we're now at the end. I don't have any more, and I'm not planning on getting any more printed. But we're still getting messages for them. And then I gave one to Daniel Rose. I literally sent the last pack I had to Daniel Rose, and he said, I just want to make a PS. I didn't think he'd actually do anything with it. He's made a mint PS. With the low origin livery, the colours, the fade, everything, the wheels, it looks fantastic. And I'm just sat there looking at it thinking, that's sick. And then he's taking it to some tracks in Dubai and having fun with it. And cool. I'm like, that's sick. I'd love to keep doing that, but I need to find sticker drop shipping or something, or automate that somehow, because that was, again, one of the frustrations with that was dudes in Thailand who would buy it in Thailand, 2 weeks later would be like,
it's not here.
PayPal dispute.
Yeah.
And then lock the account down. You're like, We're not
Thanks,
Amazon,
bro.
dude. We're not Amazon. We've written everything here in
Yeah.
the listing, and you've basically gone and fucked us for no reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm complaining about things that don't really matter, and most people would be like, "Oh God, I wish I had a business where I could do things like that." And I get it. It does sound like, "Oh well, poor old me." I do get that. I do. It does. It's hard to listen to, and I'm sorry, but the business that sustains us has to take priority. At this moment in time, we have three employees, or four, I guess, including Gabby. We have to keep those people alive. So it's not to
The
do
hard
that
part
is
is I
difficult.
get this as well. Like, we drift for fun.
Yeah.
It's not what we do every day.
No, exactly.
It's not. We don't do like. Oh yeah, I sell merch a little bit, not to the scale of what you guys do, but that is not my job.
Yeah.
I work 5 to
And you
7
do it.
days a week, and I will do my merch because I really want people to wear my stuff or have my stickers.
Yeah. And they
So-
ask you, and they're happy. It's not
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's weird capitalism. It's not like I want you to wear my. So it's like someone's asking, like,
Yeah, for sure.
"Oh, I really like that T-shirt that you guys designed. Look really cool. Can I get one of those?" And you're like, "Yeah, of course I can. I can
sure.
do that for you. That's great. Yeah, go and do that. You
Yeah, yeah.
like the thing that I make, the product that I make because of the thing that we do.
Yeah.
Cool. It's like those skateboards. Those skateboards sold in like 15 seconds. There was like.
Yeah.
I think we had like 30 of them made, and then Grant managed to get another like 10 made, but it was just.
I also think that people are probably a bit disillusioned, thinking that the merch and the store probably props up us doing drifting, when
Yeah.
the reality of that, by the time there's shipping, a drop
Yeah,
shipper,
for sure.
Yeah, there's
the t-shirts, this, that,
No.
and the other, PayPal disputes.
We're
and then
doing
take
it
more money
exactly.
back. There is literally nothing.
we're doing
pays
it
for them
because it's fun,
bill.
and when people do
Yeah.
do all that shit, it takes the fun away, and it. Bear in mind the PayPal store. I've thought about doing a video on this purely so that people could understand the breakdown of it. The low origin.
Nobody would watch it.
No one watch it. The low origin. Well, I think people who are like
6 people
10 years
would
younger
watch
than
it.
me at this moment in time, and who do have enormous amounts of fucking spare time, should absolutely do this because it is not easy, but it's certainly a very viable thing. Throughout COVID, when things were difficult, that low origin sustained my house and my life and my child and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Like, it did the thing that it needed to do. And that's why it's difficult to knock it on the head at this point.
Yeah.
But it's essentially been going since 2017, 2016.
Holy fuck. I've been
Yeah, and in that
I
time-
just started drifting.
In that time, it's turned over. £150,000. That's not a small amount of money.
And
That's wild.
£149,000 in PayPal disputes.
Exactly. But my point is, it's like I would like other people to do this.
Yeah.
I'd like other people to go, right, this is how you do it. Go and do it.
Yeah.
Do it and like, because it's absolutely viable. Have a fucking opinion about shit. Have a fucking personality and go and have some fucking fun and do it, because it is a lot of fucking fun. But for me at this moment in time, I just fuck it. Fuck 'em. Sounds terrible.
Running the pussy.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, it's just different. You guys have like different. Just say like comparing myself to you guys is have kids. Saul's taken over this role where he's busy as fuck and has to be a dad.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
You run your own business with your wife and you want to be a dad. Drifting is different here, and you guys do different shit to what I do, where I am chasing and wanting to drift as much as I can and take
Yeah.
every opportunity that I can.
Yeah.
Because these opportunities run out one day.
They do.
So that's why if something pops up and someone says, "Hey, do you want to come do this?" Obviously different from what I'm doing here now because you guys are good friends of mine.
Yeah.
But I will make merch because I want people to wear my stuff. I love that people support what I do,
Yeah.
like what you guys do as well.
Yeah.
But I'm riding the wave for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Where I don't have a kid. I live with a friend of mine who I pay his mortgage. And like stuff like that. It's a lot easier for me to be like, all right, sweet. So like after this is over, when I fly home on Friday, I get ready to go drifting in Sydney, and I'm also going to take 2 weeks off to go and stay an extra week to go to World Time Attack. You guys couldn't do that.
No.
So that's why
No.
obviously it is hard to sustain a full-time business, drift, kids, and do low origin merch.
Yeah.
It's not because you don't want to
It's-
do it. It's
it's
just
the
because
weakest
at the
link,
moment
yeah.
it doesn't make sense to do it. But
Yeah.
you can come back and do it.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
think-
gone forever.
No, I think no, it's not gone forever. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'll still the store will still exist. I think what I'll do is I'll knock on the head the 50 items thing that reduces the $10
Yeah.
to like 0. Keep 5 items in, maybe keep them drop shipped.
Because I want to, when
just
I go
keep them
home
going.
after I get Sydney out of the way, it's like nearly our yearly collab T-shirt.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick. So yeah, that's the thing. Get that into a drop shipper.
Yeah.
We need an intern.
We need an intern. Dawson, Harriet's nearly 6. Dawson's,
They could work for free.
work for free.
Cheap labour.
Pay for their portion of the mortgage rent.
Yeah.
But before we keep tangenting on, if you're watching this, thanks for having us because it was sick fun.
It doesn't sound like. Please don't center on the tire thing at all. It was a fantastic event.
It was sick.
And
I think you should do more.
So
events,
grateful.
Martin. I think you should do
Posted
2 a
before that
year.
he's doing some private days. And
Yeah.
I think you should probably look at doing private days at
The
other
hard part
tracks
is,
as well.
I agree with that because it'd be cool to see more style-based events in the UK. But at the
Yeah.
same time,
There's a
what
big
makes
vacuum.
that
Big
as well.
vacuum.
But the best part about having a annual yearly event, say like Halfway or Steez, Dory Fest, Old Trace, all this stuff, that's what makes them so good is because there's one a year.
Yeah.
So people
I've
should...
said this. I've said
because
this.
saturated, the same shit 5 to 6 times a year
Yeah.
gets saturated. People go, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
if you leave
that.
it so it's an annual thing, that's just me speaking from looking from the outside in. That's what makes halfway hangs, stuff like that. Like, all right, cool, this is over. What can I do next year? I've got all this time to make my car sick again.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it also pushes other people who didn't get in to have a lot of extra time to be ready to get their car looking sick to what would have fit the event criteria as well.
Exactly.
You do that 10 times a year, 5 times a year, it makes it harder for everybody.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, I fully get it because there's not many drift events. There's drift events in the UK, but there's not a heap of like, what would you call it?
Stylish.
Yeah, like
It's not- it's like,
prestige kind of
yeah.
events,
Yeah.
kind of thing like
It's
that.
not
I don't
even-
even know what the word is.
There's not even that. It's not even that many practice days anymore. There's Teesside and Three Sisters, and they're few and far
But then
between.
that just sounds weird with all the licensing stuff. Then you got like Pembury's not close to you guys. Like there is other stuff around.
There
Don't
is.
get me wrong.
There is, but it's like we're at the point now where I want to drive with a group of people, and that group of people are dwindling daily.
I think
So
we're just going to have to follow the JC model, and just start sending cars all over the world.
Yeah,
I-
just send them.
I reckon when
dropping in.
Jet Ski gets his car done, he's going to be the dude kicking you
Yeah.
guys up the arse and say, "Let's go
100%.
drive."
Yeah, quite possibly.
It should time itself perfectly when my car's done. So
That'd be nice.
Because
Yeah.
Get your car
20,
fucking
30.
sorted.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least your car runs. It's only
no, it's
aesthetics.
literally just aesthetic. So it's
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
case
Yeah.
of me. I know what kit I want. I've put the new wheels on it. I've got the look that I'm going for. It's going back more street car
Yeah.
styling.
Yeah.
It just needs me to order the kit, to do paint, do livery, and that's about it.
Which is fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part is you got like nearly the same motor set up. You have the same gearbox set up as Alex.
And when I drove it last, it fucking ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
Whereas Adam has to basically
Build an
completely
entire car.
design a car from scratch.
For sure. Because when
But
we
it is
were with
Adam.
him on the weekend, he said he's going to have it. He wants to have it 1,000%. He knows it'll be running by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's going to take time to test that car because it's a 2J and RX-7. And he's doing like fancy power steering now and stuff like that. So it's not going to be a car that's going to be getting to drive it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be sick to see him back. But it'll give you guys the kick up the arse because he's got a lot of time to catch up on. He hasn't drove since fucking Next Level
Yeah, but
2018.
he also gets.
Has he really not driven since Next Level?
No, because he's driven. He's got the Beamer.
Did he?
Yeah, he's got the,
Oh,
he's got the
shit,
Beamer.
sorry.
Don't be like this. Don't be like
Drifts
this.
the Beamer.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
fucking
he's got some
fucking
catching up.
work.
He's got some, yeah.
Time is just disappearing on us.
No.
But he has catching up to do, and you know he's coming in hot.
Yeah.
We're at the 1 hour 30 mark. Should we start doing some questions?
Not just that. We have also potentially you're going to be coming back.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
Talk about it. Or we're not talking about it until we decide if we're going to do it or not.
Well, it's up to you guys because I could work it out to come back. But Juicebox is obviously having their
Looks amazing.
Sick.
Thank you, Juicebox, for doing something that looks so cool.
Yeah, I think that'll be sick for like Irish drifting as well because there are a
Yeah.
lot of cool cars over there, and there's a lot of cool cars that are in the UK that can travel over
Can
there.
go there.
I mean,
Like
El-
we
Alex.
did it.
that
Like
first
Like
Alex
Alex's
could
car.
go there.
that first LZ
And I
fest that
could
we
go
went
there.
to, that made me realise how many fucking cool ass cars
Oh,
there
yeah.
are in Ireland.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
Ireland is it's just untapped, and it's just it reminds me a lot of like when we went to Australia and like every car was like absolutely on fucking point.
Yeah.
So it'd be really cool to we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. I don't know about driving. I think about maybe going and
I would
enjoying
definitely
it.
be keen to check it out. Plus, come back and see you guys. With a plan of
We've let
doing
us actually
nothing.
fucking know, and we can.
But if Neil goes, like, obviously it's going ahead, and what, like, Juicebox style sick cars, so you know they're on point. They go to Japan, they know what it's all about, they know what they're looking for on the presentation that the event's going to be.
Yeah.
And that track's pretty sick too.
Yeah, Wargrass Hill is.
Yeah.
It's a track.
Be sick for tandems and stuff, but
It was like the only Irish track that I knew existed up until LC Fest.
Oh, yeah.
I knew Mondeleo existed. I just didn't know what it looked like.
Yeah.
Because all the tracks.
But yeah, that's a possibility because that style of event is what we like.
Yeah.
And I think we'll definitely go to that for the social.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way,
Whether
it'd be
try
cool
and
to hang
bully
out.
Alex
Go
in
and
the
see
next couple of
Dave.
weeks to take his car. I might try and get my car finished.
Who knows?
We'll just see. We'll see.
Let's,
We've got time anyway.
Let's do questions. So we asked you on Ty's IG and on our IG for some questions. So click on activity.
Do you want me to go first?
Go on, see all. Select all.
I don't have as many as I thought, but
Saule
it's
select
'cause of
all.
The time.
Jesus H. Christ.
Someone has sent us a video.
Hopefully it's a big.
Would you
long
drive
press.
this? And I can't fucking open it.
I'll go first because I'm ready to roll.
Go.
This is actually from my mum.
Oh, hi Ty's mum. What's his Ty's mum called?
She said, "How did you guys meet?"
Oh, how did we meet?
Yeah.
We met in Poland. Or how did me and Saul meet?
I don't know. This is I'm guessing it's related to. Well, we didn't know the Saul was going to be here, but every question here involves all of us.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it says, "How did you guys meet?"
We met in Poland.
Yep.
Mrs. Ty. Mrs. Ty? Is it Mrs. Jeffries or is
It is
that
Mrs. Jeffries?
Mrs. Jeffries? We met in Poland, and Ty was this dude who we all nearly hit on track. And he was also the most enthusiastic person in the entire track who also spoke English, and was therefore the best person to be around. So yeah, that's how we met.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Saul was there too.
So
The best part about it is that actually your dad was there, Harley was there, everyone was fucking. Adam was there.
everyone was there.
That
Yeah.
was the fucking. I love. We were talking about this the other day, and you would totally agree with this. I feel like Next Level was the OGs of inviting people from around the world. This is before LZ Festival or World Tour was a thing, but they were the dudes that started the invitation of all the people from all around the world to come and meet in one place.
Yeah.
For years on end, and then obviously don't know what happened, why it's not a thing. Kind of do, kind of don't.
COVID money.
But Next Level 2018.
Yeah.
This is from G Tough. Tacos, soft shell or hard shell?
That's George Tuffin.
Oh, is it?
Hey, George
yeah, the
Tuffin.
George.
What's he saying?
This dog's about to fuck shit up.
Yeah, it's just heard an aircraft go overhead really low and has decided to poo its pants and come over here. Come on, puppy, sit down.
Soft shell or hard shell tacos?
Soft shell or hard shell tacos? Well,
Hard shell tacos.
I would kind of say hard shell, but that soft shell. What did we have on Thursday?
Birra tacos.
Birra tacos.
They're soft shell.
That was soft shell, and it was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
So George,
Yeah, the
soft.
George. We'll see you on Thursday, maybe.
Yeah.
I would say soft. What do you think, Saul?
Soft all day.
Soft.
Yeah, cool. What's your favourite? This is from Ashton Reed 06. What's your favourite thing about the SR20?
Oh, my favourite thing.
All of it.
Oh, my favourite thing. That's a tough one. The favourite thing about the SR20. They fit real good.
Yeah.
They make a whole heap of sense. You have to be aggressive to drive one. You can't be a lazy ass, uncommitted pussy like you have to be when you put a fucking V8 in the car. In order to get, it's not like she's not a hooker. Yeah, you have to treat her good, right? So you can't just go in there. You have to be fucking careful.
Yeah.
And thrash the shit out of her.
For sure.
With consent.
I would say the weight the weight displacement when they're in an S chassis.
Yeah.
The torquey.
Yeah.
And they sound sick with external gate.
Yeah, they do. They do sound sick.
And
They do sound sick.
when they're
They
done-
can sound
when they-
shit though.
They can sound shit. They can sound shit. Like, especially with like a. I'm not even going to say the Manifold brand, but anyway.
Yeah, don't say the Manifold brand.
Next, Saul. Favorite thing about SR20. Favorite thing about SR20.
VVT rattle. Because then you can commit to getting rid of the VVT.
I don't know.
That's great.
I don't know.
I actually quite like the
I
They're
VVT.
just
really fucking
fucking
like
good.
them.
You
Yeah,
get
they
you
just
get torque down low
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
VVT.
I just like it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Next. Favorite track to drive with the best atmosphere. This is a hard one because I personally will drive anywhere where the atmosphere is sick.
The best atmosphere.
Because if you're with the boys, everyone's having a gang time. All the spectators are your friends having a sick time. You're taking them for passenger runs. That could be done at any track.
It's too difficult. That I think
That's too difficult.
T-side is a real underrated track. It's only it's not done any real like event style drive. You know, like it's not had like a Dory Fest or an STL there.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to say on that scale. But to drive there like practice day wise,
Yeah.
it's fucking really good.
Yeah.
It's good and fun, and it's got obviously the two tracks. You've got the more technical,
That's fair.
small track, the
I
big track
think-
as well.
And there's been some real. You remember Drift Trikes at BDC at Teesside?
Yeah, there's
that was a
good
real good drive.
memories
Yeah,
there,
it's a
yeah.
real good,
So,
real good
and-
vibe.
But then, like Three Sisters, I think is a real good circuit. I just don't think they do enough days, or it needs to be a bit more open pit lane style rather than like the.
If I could choose
Things to do
one,
it.
it was Next Level 2018.
Yeah, it has to
Yeah.
be.
Yep. I've never been overseas. None of us have been to that track apart from the Polish guys. It was all fresh. It was new to us. No one knew anybody. Everyone was shredding, and the crowd was huge. I would say that's a standout for me because that's kind of like what started
This.
even me being here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
Yep. If Alex, my teammate, didn't give me the opportunity, we wouldn't even be friends.
And to be fair, the only other unbelievable track that blew my mind that I drove was Port. That's it.
Oh shit! Yeah, Paul was sick.
Port's a sick track.
R.I.P. Paul McCrory.
Yeah, and then obviously then going back and seeing all the old videos of like 5 up
Oh yeah.
driving.
Yeah.
So sick.
All right, next. Let's go. This is from Lewis, the coconut.
Lewis.
For someone who's new to drifting, for someone new to this shite, would you suggest getting a sim or getting a car?
It's with a sim you don't get the feeling. It's harder to go from a car to a sim than it is to go from a sim to a car. You can pick up a sim and get sick at it, and then just jump in a car and be proficient.
Yeah.
I would agree.
You gain a sense. So
Yeah.
going from a sim to a car, you gain a sense. Going from a car to a sim, you lose a sense.
Yeah.
You lose the feeling.
I struggled with drifting. I think the first time I tried a sim, like VR where we went,
Yeah.
from jumping, from knowing that you can feel the grip behind you,
Yeah.
the G-forces and all that, getting in a sim. Yeah, you can feel the G-forces in the VR sims like in Brisbane, but the speed and the side bite and stuff like that is like it really
It's
fucks
the
with your head.
intricacies of coming on and off the throttle and feeling the car grip up and
Yeah.
want to change
Yeah.
and how it loads, and you'll never get that feeling
No,
from
for
a
sure.
sim. You feel it
Don't
through
get me
your
wrong.
arse.
They're fun. They're great fun.
They're sick fun.
But I feel like the price or the cost involved in that gets dangerously close to entry level drifting.
For sure.
Can do.
If you want it to be good, if you want the sim to be good enough that you get that sensation, you're very close to entry level drifting for the cost involved.
That's a fair point.
You could be easily up $2,500 to get a mid-range simulator.
Yeah.
To then within a year be able to jump in something like an MX-5 and do
Yeah.
some laps.
Whereas you could just go and buy an MX-5 for
And just
500
do
quid
it.
and put some knuckles on it and have some fun.
Paint it
If
red and
that-
slam it and call yourself
Exactly.
Gripped Up with boys. Next one was, what was your favourite thing about Dory Fest? Saul can go first.
That didn't go.
Yeah, no. So, Alex?
My favourite thing was watching my car with great proximity, leading and chasing in real life. That was amazing.
Sick. I would say driving your car was sick. That was my favourite. And then second favourite was going out partying with the Gripped Up boys.
Yeah.
But then close third was seeing everybody that I haven't seen since fucking STL4
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
Describe the taste of Iron Brew. Is that how you say it? IRN Brew.
I am bro.
Iron Brew.
IRN.
Brah.
I'm brah.
I've never tried it till the weekend. It's fucking sick. That shit's lit. It'll be lit with vodka.
It's
Yeah, it would.
well. So originally, I think they had to ban it on construction sites because it masks the smell of vodka.
Oh.
So you can't smell the alcohol that goes into it. It's just
Smart. Smart.
The iron brew that you get now is not really OG iron brew though.
Oh, it was in a glass bottle. It was cold. It was
but
sick.
They had to change the entire formula in about 2017
because of the sugar tax.
because of the sugar tax. Yeah,
Now they have is it a 1910 or a 1902?
that's
or something?
what we had.
It's meant to be like the OG recipe, but
Yeah.
I still don't think it is.
I don't think it
like
is.
a slight tinge of ginger beer, but don't know. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's
real
fucking
nice.
delicious.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
basically orange cruisers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, to an extent, with
Yeah.
a ginger taste
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
Don't know. Oh, that's all I've got because most of my followers are probably asleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did do
Australia.
this. We did this at like
UK
3 a.m.
Yeah, we did
in
do it.
Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see what we got on
We
ours.
have got from the Pile Up podcast.
the boys.
What would his
Team
theme
Kuroshi.
song? What would his theme song be, as he steps on stage to wrestle?
Ties. Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
Oh.
Well, shout out to the Kuroshi boys as well.
As he
They're all
steps
fucking
out.
legends.
Oh, there was some good themes, weren't there, back in the day? What would it
I don't
be?
know. It'd probably be. I would choose personally like Thunderstruck or something like that. Aussie mate. Fuck yeah, can't.
Fucking.
I don't know.
Yeah, it'd have to be, or like, what was it? What was the CKY? The 90s,
Oh, yeah.
90s. What was it? Yeah, maybe. What was that called? It's like 90.
I think it's got 99 or something.
No,
isn't
it was called 90. Oh, I want to say, fuck. Why can't I remember it? My brain's been bullshit.
Yeah.
I blame the
I really want to
sciatica.
fucking meet them guys in person.
What's CKY?
No, the Kuroshi boys.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that segues on to.
They're pretty much actually they're kind of your extended
Oh,
teammates.
It's
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, they do look like
They
us.
they look just like us.
and they're fucking
IR
legends as well. So it makes
IRL.
sense.
So this is a perfect segue.
Okay.
One of the boys from Kosh Up Kuroshi said, "Is he excited to get fingered by the Kuroshi boys?"
I don't think Damien knows yet, but I did post because I'm meant to be going to find about it then next month. But I don't think he knows that I'm
That
not
you've dropped
coming.
out.
And I haven't told him why either, which is fair. But I was excited to be fingered by the boys for sure.
We'll sort him out for you. R32 _ George Wills. How the fuck your fitment on the front so good?
Like her?
On your car.
Oh.
It could
I
be
copied
anybody.
Alex.
It could be anybody. Just lower it and keep cutting
Is
it.
that is that R32 guy who I think that's R32
Is that
guy
R32 man with
who
the
won
car?
the stuff?
It is the
It
car.
is.
it is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Jordan
that's a
Jordan
really good
Williams, the guy who
Jordan Williams, who we know we gave the award to.
Yes.
My-
Such a good looking.
My car.
Is a good looking
My
car.
car with front fitment, I copied what Alex did. So with Alex's car, it's small front tyre, 4 clearance, heaps of car start to move everything away from the back of the car, and it clears the tubs and everything nice. And that's it.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
it.
just lowered it as much as I could. And the thing is as well, the further you have your tyre up inside your guard, you got less chance of that guard grabbing
Yeah,
the top
yeah,
of the
yeah.
tyre.
Yeah.
Because that's what, when you grab the top of the tyre, that's what rips your guard.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you have your tyre up in the guard, it's just sliding around in the steel or the
Yeah.
fiberglass.
I don't know if that ended up on McPherson Strut as well because it's R32. Are they double wishbone at the front?
It is,
Oh,
yeah.
shit,
So-
yeah, that's a big thing too.
I don't know if that.
Hey, look
is-
at the front of
Callum might have done that
the
as,
300. If you want advice for this, look at the front of my 300. That's on double wishbone. And it's running a 19-inch, and I'm tucking tyre.
Yeah.
Pretty much a good inch of tyre on the 300, and it's just. I'll be honest. There's a secondary thing here. Is if you know, where the wing comes down and meets the bottom of the door, unscrew
Screw
those
that
bolts.
and let it
Just
move.
leave them
Let it-
free.
You want
That's
to-
another
Flex.
pro tip there. Just so that if it does ever grab, now they're metal fenders. If they do ever grab, they just pop up
Yeah.
and get out of the way.
But, stiff springs.
Stiff springs.
100% stiff springs.
Yeah.
Lose your teeth. Alex _ S15Rs. Best wheel / suspension / angle kit for a stock body S15 that wants to be slammed. Destroy or die.
Anything but Team Burst. They don't work. No, there's no offense to them knuckles. They don't work with low cars. No. That's not even like having a dig, but
Yikes.
we all run the same knuckles.
Drop knuckles, yeah.
Drop knuckles.
But it's not too much of a drop.
Not too much.
No, it's
yeah.
not.
It's the right
It's
amount of
not
drop.
geomaster
You can go too far with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we all run. So I run
Just
Destroy or Die.
Destroy or Die.
Yep.
Get that
So
knuckle.
does Saul and Alex.
There's a set that's been made recently. They're available.
What was it? Suspension as well.
Well,
Stock
best
body.
wheel, suspension, angle, kit spec for stock body S15 that wants to be
I
slammed.
don't really know S15 specs.
Look at Jono's car right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
with the
like
GTR wheels.
like the hateful thing about Jono's car is like that is R33 GTR wheels with a 205
Yeah.
30
No,
5,
40s.
30 or 45 17-inch tire with just HSDs,
Yeah.
some basic arms, and we literally just lowered the car and then stepped back and went,
Oh,
"Ooh,
goddamn.
the tires are tucking on 17s,"
I
and it just worked.
feel like a hard part with that question is it depends on what you're using it for as well.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
a street car? Do you want to run 17s? Do you want to run 18s? There's a lot of different combos out there that work for what
Yeah.
you do. Obviously, what the style of drifting we like to do is low style, so a drop knuckle works the best for what we want to do, but can still make the car snap like it's a car from Kansai style kind of thing as well.
I feel like we're getting the cars to the point where they drive well as well.
Yeah,
low.
yeah, for
They're
sure.
never going to become cars, but they do drive
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good,
yeah,
really
exactly.
considering
Yeah.
they are low.
Yep, I agree. There's a lot of I don't know. That's a tough question. 'Cause
It's taken fucking years.
yeah,
Yeah, it's taken a long time. It's kind of there's kind of like 40 podcasts to go through if you want to probably get to the bottom of that one. Go on, next one.
Stylecase Ryan, hello. How the hell do you keep cars and drivers cool in the Aussie heat?
Well, they don't have aircon,
Phoenix.
which some of them did.
yeah.
Oh, do you mean the
Some
cars? Keeping the
Keep
cars?
the cars cool. Well, the cars and drivers, but
Phoenix
Phoenix.
radiators
Of course.
and intercoolers available in their store, not ours.
Yeah. The boys have a shop in Australia. They have a shop on North Island and South Island of New Zealand. But yes,
And you
Phoenix.
you just
Phoenix,
die inside the car.
In Oz, we also have E85,
yeah,
which is
It runs
literally
cooler.
like cold water.
Yeah,
That's what it feels like. So E85 is a massive thing. Big cooling stuff, especially with Phoenix stuff. The best, of course. The driver's part's hard because we can drive with our windows down at pretty much every track. Every track we can have our windows down. Not every track we can wear t-shirts at as well. So yeah, the driver's part is you just suffer. You leave your carpet in your car, or your sound deadening and stuff like that to keep you as cool as you can. I have like fan set up on my dash from Up Garage.
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
fan set up on my roll cage, which helps. But yeah, you just can't get
Well,
away
when
from
we
how hot
when
it
we
is.
did halfway at yours, it was 42, 43 degrees.
I think it was like 42, 41.
Yeah, and then you're in the car with
Ugh,
jeans and
jeans,
long
longs
sleeves.
And like you're changing tyres in the sun,
Yeah,
in the dirt.
there's no shade.
Yeah, car-wise, E85, Phoenix products, big radiators, intercoolers, and then inside it's just you just got to deal with it.
Do you use a
Yeah.
specific type of coolant? Is there anything different you do, or is it just normal coolant you get from?
Just green because it's Nissan.
Yeah, Nissan
Obviously
coolant.
Toyota red. Yeah, you just got to put up with it. It's the worst because all our good drift events are in summer.
Yeah.
Like halfway hangs and other big stuff that's usually on around that time of the year because everyone gets their main events out the way first. But yeah, inside the car you just deal with it. You have no option. Yeah,
Tough shit, basically.
pretty much. Yeah.
Let's go. Would you rather live in the UK as it is today or run a CA? This is Don_Witto
Oh,
S13.
run a CA. Did you say Mitto?
Witto.
Okay.
Don Witto.
That makes
S13.
more sense.
I would CA all day.
I don't mind a CA.
No, I
So-
don't mind a CA.
Yeah, I don't mind a CA.
I
Adam-
was saying
Adam's-
this on the weekend. I wasn't a fan of CAs until when I met you guys in Poland. My teammate Alex,
Yeah.
his car's CA, 1.8.
I think it sounds pretty good as well.
It
Yeah.
hammers.
Yeah.
I was very
A
impressed.
complicated engine as well, like
Yeah.
kind of more complicated than
That
an
was-
SR.
But you
I
can do
was-
shells in situ. Don't have to take
Yeah.
anything apart. Just
True.
get
Yeah.
some buff done.
His motor was like
Ugly ass sumps, but like
yeah, big sums. His car was like 440 horsepower, 1.8. It was real laggy, but it ripped.
yeah.
Had all the good stuff done to it, which wasn't even it was just minor stuff that people do to RBs on CAs. But it was like that motor for 9 years.
Yeah.
You still CA.
Still rips now.
I choose CA. I love the UK to come see you guys and see everybody else that I've made friends with over the years, but I wouldn't live here.
It's a shit place to live.
Oh, and it's mega expensive for me to be here. Lose over half my money.
Yeah.
So CA.
We're millionaires. when we go to
CA,
Australia.
baby. Yeah, exactly.
I would probably run a CA and not live in the UK.
you could live in Australia and have
I see,
double your money.
Yeah,
I
sounds good.
I could have 500 CAs. Ooh, Dean, we spoke about previously on unsociable sociables on Instagram. What is Alex's honest opinion of the Nasty Boys? Speak the mind.
Speak the mind.
Yeah. I think they assume that we hate them.
Yeah,
They're
no.
great guys.
They're such
They're
sound
great guys.
dudes.
They're
I
great
like
to
all of
watch. It does sound like you're getting to the point where things are breaking, but like that's everyone.
But they're like really.
Opinion.
Yeah.
I think cars look great. I could go down an absolute rabbit hole of nightmare stuff.
Before
on this,
we
but
get any further, there's probably people at home thinking, "Who the fuck's that?" They're a team in the UK that are like Kansai style, kind of like what they follow. Like they really drive like they're from Japan.
yeah,
And
they
the
do.
cars are the
Beano-
opposite of
Beano
us.
cars,
Their
yeah,
cars
like
are
a little bit
Yeah.
higher.
high on the
So,
front.
so what
they
they've
rip.
what they've done is they've made drifting as easy as possible. And as we know, everything that's free and easy is better and great. No, you see, it isn't. If you make things easy, it stops being as fun. Well, for me, it did anyway.
I think the question comes from a place of that because we're two opposite ends of the same. I'm going to call it a sport.
Yeah,
we
for
go
sure.
for a bit more of and their cars are still really good looking, stylish.
They look great.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
look
yeah.
great. They go
have
well.
their
You
very
can't
specific
argue.
style.
Yeah.
It's just not what we look at and do.
Nope.
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
ours is more of like a little bit of a mix of the Aussie and American style, where it's a low life, stance boy sort of stuff, but still performs and does what we need it to.
Yeah.
We could jack them up.
Specifically, does what we need it to.
Yeah, we want it to do.
Like, I
We want it to
have
look good.
absolutely no interest in throwing my mortgage payments down on going 5,000 miles per hour down that wall and ripping every single... I did that at the BDC.
Yeah.
I did that a long time ago. It was actually not a whole lot of fun.
I think
This is way more fun, in my opinion.
I know that their cars are going to be mental fast, but then there's like, I don't know if there's always a trade-off. Like, I had never had so much fun in a car driving quickly as when I had my Lupo.
Yeah.
1.6
Yeah.
NA, like little ripper, tiny little thing that was just, I had to kick its head in to drive it really fast.
You had to try harder to have fun.
Whereas there was a guy that used to meet me every... And I think I've told this story a couple of times. He used to be on the same route to work in the little country lane that we drove down. He had a Golf R, and he was only a youngerish, sort of my sort of age guy. And he looked so stressed because that's a, I don't know, like 350 brake, four-wheel drive car that would rip on the straights, but...
Would struggle with a little
like,
Lupo.
If he had to really push, and as I'm trying to push him through corners, because I was just going into it, like if I write off, it's 500 quid car, bouncing it off curbs, and I'm trying to push him through corners, he had to then drive the car, which then is a fast car being driven hard.
Exactly.
It becomes stressful.
I know. Nothing made this car more difficult than when I made it fast.
Yeah.
Like, because then things happened way quicker. Like, I felt like I could drive this faster when it was slower.
Yeah.
If that makes any fucking sense.
I've never driven a com car, so I don't really know. I don't have an experience of what that's like. I've passengered in quite a lot.
I've driven Dean's car. It's a fantastic car.
Yeah,
it works. It works brilliantly. That one where I threw a screw through the engine. But it comes down to like you've walked a path, walk it. I've usually, from experience, having done this now for what is getting on for 15 years, have watched people do that path. They usually get about 6-7 years into it and then call it a day. And that's not really... I don't want to do that. I think a lot of people start like a lot of American people, I won't name names, start as nice and low, look cool. Then they go to Japan, and it's almost like a revelation, like they didn't realize Japan existed, and we're like, oh my god, if you raise your car and do this jacked up thing, and you put a lot of grip in the back, and you use a particular type of cut knuckle, you get a very easy.
I mean, I was on
easy to drive
my car was low. Like, there's no like, put B knuckle on and make it tall.
I think at the same time, it's you think about drifting over however many years. I've been drifting for 9. It's just another wave that people are going to follow. Missiles were a wave. Low style was a wave. I don't know what
Well, you say
call
missiles are a wave. I mean, missiles are still very much alive, though. Like,
Yeah.
look at what's his face.
But, like-
face. They are. They're just missiles that they are sending every day. Every single video I see, it's like 20 missiles, but it's still a thing,
Yeah.
and they're still doing that.
That's true, I guess. Maybe it's just because I don't know.
I assumed it was going to be a fad, that it was going to stop, because every single track in Japan got so pissed off and
Yeah.
angry about it that they were like, no.
I think they had that bit of a nail down with them. They've got to be.
Well,
bit more
the problem was the same problem you've got in Japan generally, is like Westerners come over, oversaturate, like, let's all get missiles, and now the tracks look
Yeah.
like shit.
Yeah, fair.
Whereas
So I don't really think we have an opinion. It's what you want to do. Like we. I mean, it seems almost confrontational, but it's not. Like it does. What's your honest opinion? Speak your mind.
yeah, that was
was
a question
pretty
to
honest.
me, but it was really we were asking for questions for Ty.
I mean,
anyway.
we're happy that you guys.
Dean, we really like you guys. We're glad you're doing what you're doing. Keep
Yeah.
doing what you're doing. Don't change. Don't do the low thing. Don't do the other way around,
but
because
at
you
least-
won't have
at least
fun.
The car looks good.
If
Hi.
you're having fun, keep doing it.
Yeah.
As
Well,
simple as
Their
that.
cars look sick,
That's also
but
nice.
if they were slammed in the front, they would be.
It'd look even better. That's just our
That's
opinion.
just take that sentence and be like, yeah, if they were
What
slammed
they
at
should,
the
what you
front,
should
that
do is
would
you
be
should,
really
you
cool.
should get a speed gun and just stand at a corner and keep lowering it and do a lap, lower it and do a lap until you see any change, which I
Any
personally
change.
think there would be no change.
Hey,
down
look,
to you.
I know that
feel
it's-
like you would get it all the way down to tucking tire.
I know.
And it would still drive the same, and you'd go, do you know what? I can still make this car look really good.
Only difference is you won't be able to like bounce
Jump
off
off shit.
curbs
Yeah.
and shit, and you won't and
True.
you know, making the car easier
To load on the trailer.
to load on a trailer.
Yeah.
You know, it all comes down to that, like making things easier.
Yeah.
You know, if you do something like this where you drive with your foot, I mean, hey, they still drive with SRs.
Yeah.
They
I
haven't
mean-
gone down the route. They haven't gone and shoved V8s in.
No.
That'll be the next step. They'll be like, oh, these things keep breaking every 5 minutes. I'll just get a V8.
Then we'll have an opinion.
Yeah, then we'll have an opinion. They'll be like, oh, you've made the entire thing easy. You basically plugged and play. Why don't you just put a VR headset on, just get in the car, and then just like
Just do the tutorial.
yeah.
on,
Have you seen that one?
Assetto
That
Corsa.
guy who's got the car set up so well that he can just he just steers the entire thing with the accelerator and doesn't have to use his hands. Like that's where we get to. If you jack the cars up so high that eventually you can just steer with the accelerator and you're basically surplus to requirements, you've probably gone too far.
Oh, there's like 4 messages from Dean. Sorry, let's
Smash
Oh,
Frog,
Jesus
'cause it's
Christ.
probably
Yeah,
realistically
so
like
It's
an
like
hour 40.
it's midnight.
Oh,
it's
fair,
midnight.
fair play to you, Alex, for still drifting. Round of applause to you. Is Lone
So
Origin
patronising.
lol going to be recruiting new members now? Dan
Lone Origin.
Lone Origin.
Lone Origin.
So we don't know what's happening with Dan. This car's currently for sale. We
Have been doing this longer than you, so it's okay to have an opinion that is
Yeah.
uninformed, Dean.
Yeah, I've not given up. I had, unfortunately, my brother's wedding to attend, which then meant the car had to get mothballed. It's not what I wanted, but I can't not be at my brother's wedding.
Yeah.
The car will be returning very shortly. By the end of this year, I'm hoping.
Shortly, he's going to do a roof chop, Dean.
Yeah, shorter.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to copy the
Correct.
Kuroshi
You
Could
be-
be,
boys.
Kuroshi boys.
you could be Saule.
Kuroshi
I
gang.
don't know how to say it.
As soon as I saw that PS, I was like, "Oh my god, has he cut the fucking roof down and made the window?" I was like, "That is such a random and weird
Yeah,
thing to
it's
do."
so-
I
it's
love
so
it.
Early 2000 max power.
Yeah, Dean. You see, this is what we're talking about. Like these dudes, these guys in the States, they've cut the roof and the glass down by like 3 or 4 inches.
Probably more than that. It's
No
probably
reason.
That's
No reason.
lowering
Just
everything.
because it's just weird.
James is the man.
So we don't know what's happening with Dan. We've spoke to him a little bit about the car. I just don't think I think he had to move a couple of bits on and hasn't
Yeah.
been able to keep the S15. And I think he just doesn't like having something sat there that's going to potentially cost some
Yeah.
more money until he's freed it up.
It's starting to
We'll
feel
see
like it's-
where
Yeah.
he ends up, but
Yeah.
I'd like to buy it, but I don't have the money. So anyway, Callum_Pete.
The guy who used to own
Yeah, the
that
yellow,
yellow R32.
R32.
Is the question? Oh my god! I can't believe you gave the Great Fitment Award to my car after I sold it. You're a cunt.
Fuck's sake, can I buy that? No, it's how does the UK style stack up against the rest of the world to you, Ty?
I would say it's the same as at home, but just to a smaller scale
Yeah.
because you don't have the country size or the not even that. You don't have the how in Oz at the moment. I would consider it's like the peak of drifting. There's so many tracks. There's so many events where like it's super accessible for us, where you guys don't have that.
Mhm.
Yeah. But like on the weekend, I didn't see anything different to like what we had seen at home, like at a style event, apart from some Kansai wheels. But anyway, the rest of that was I would say it's the same as home,
Yeah.
just not to the scale of what we have it.
They just don't have your favourite car here, that's it. Do
Oh,
they?
fucking AU
Yeah.
Falcons.
They don't have any AU Falcons, which Ty absolutely loves them.
Cheeseburger.
If you'd like to just if you just send endless pictures of AU Falcons to Ty on Instagram, he'll really appreciate
I'll
it.
never forget when you picked us up and the first, like, we're literally outside loading your car.
Oh
Outside
my
of
God,
the original
man,
old
fucking
house.
AU.
Oh, yeah.
That AU pickup turned up, and you went, "Oh, I wonder if it's a V8 one." He did a one-wheel peel, and it was like a fucking.
Jesus Christ.
Straight to the tip, please.
It wasn't even that fast. It was.
This big barra, hardly turning.
4 liters of
Keep going.
six dinner plates just moving up and down very slowly
Yeah.
and boring.
Size of the fucking trailer wheel. Becca Ronston, fave UK food, because we are famed for how good our food is in the UK.
Greg's.
Greg's.
Long,
Greg's all
baby.
day, baby.
Great.
Do you remember we were saying that no one told you to do a shoey? Phrase, boo, one, response. I'm good. Yes, do a shoey. You shit bag. You shite bag. In Scottish.
What can I do? What's
There's,
in the fridge?
there's alcohol in it. There's beers in
Doesn't
the
have to
fridge.
be beer.
It can be, or it could be a Fanta or a.
We will respond to this.
Well, let's
and
do
post
that
it on your
last.
story.
We'll finish the podcast
That is
with
the
that.
last
I
one.
need a piss. So let's do it.
I'm gonna shoot.
Well, should we put it on the story then and say goodbye on the podcast? Then it can go on the story.
Yeah, let's do that.
Put the headphones back on.
Right. That's been the Law Origin podcast, podcast 39, with Ty Jeffries and Saul Del Rio and Poppy the dog. Say goodbye, Poppy, to life. I don't know.
As you said goodbye,
Why,
Poppy. Then
Poppy, why are you so afraid?
It was Gabby saying, "Shut the fuck."
You've got nothing to be afraid of. Do you have anything to say? So concerned. It's fine. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Right? Considering you're not a rescue dog, you've never had a bad day in your life. You're so afraid of everything.
I can't remember last time I've done a shoey.
In a minute. Right. Goodbye, everyone.
Love
Goodbye,
you.
everyone.
Turbo.
Bye.
Do you need to clap?
Yeah. What am I doing? Sorry. Hang on.
You've got.
We'll do this.
Chlamydia. Koalas.
I laugh when we ended it with just all the headphones ripped out from the dog.
The dog.
Shit pants. None of that you can hear.
What's that?
It's just hilarious if you can't hear any of that.
Oh,
Them headphones are awful. How long was that? 2 hours?
we talked shit for like 15 before we actually started.
Two small dogs.
Hour 40.
2 small dogs.
I need to piss so fucking fast. Right, this is where we find out that this has stopped recording like an hour ago.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
No, it's still recording.
Sick.
That is sick.
I've been holding that in for about